续的去进行一个高水准的维持跟发挥，尤其是瞄准，特别是菠萝这个点吧。
You need some lunch as well?
大胆的预测一下。
我今天看了 CC 在赛前的这个宣传图啊，这个剑指冠军非常的有气魄。
Big day today. Why is Hunter not streaming?
自己的预期抬得很高，我觉得在这样的情况之下，在如此高的预期之下
，Give him time, give him time，
让这个兴奋的劲去顶上去，能继续一鼓作气坚持到底。
我觉得呢，累归累，但是第一场是3局，第2场是4局，都并没有打满啊，都并没有燃烧殆尽，而且等一下也会有一个休息，所以我觉得这个体力还是能回转过来的。虽然如果最后真的啊，如果是真的7局打满了，我觉得肯定状态会有差，但我觉得
my broadband can
刚开始的1-2张地图
hold it down，
还是会很亮眼的。
那现在的话也是要给到 Team CC 足够多的一个。
I imagine we'll get a bit of an extended break here, obviously just to give CC as much of a respite as they can have.
稍微准备点吃吃喝喝的，我们马上将会迎来自己国服赛区的最后一场总决赛，由 WBG 对阵到 Team CC。我们稍作休息，马上回来。
Oh yeah, yeah, we got some time. Okay.
中国明星代表队获得了本次守望先锋决斗领域亚洲达人挑战赛的冠军，我们是冠军！恭喜我们的5位选手啊
Quick question: since Proper Kevster and Sugar Free are the 3 best racer players of regions haven't made Esports World Cup, does that mean UB is now the best racer player? But of course. No, you can buy the window. What window? Well, let me rewind. Let me look at the desk. You mean this? Oh, the widow, sorry. Not window, widow. Yeah. Yeah, makes more sense. I guess in hindsight, it does seem a bit odd that you would ask where you could buy a window from. Yeah, I just want my living room to look exactly like this, please. Let's see. Widow like a statue. Oh, and these are pricey. These ones on eBay. Yeah, it all seems to be eBay. There's a pre-order now, but this thread is from 8 years ago. Oh, it's also not even available. Yeah, this stuff is pricey. Twitch economy not that good. Yeah. Yeah.
说起来，我的货物似乎消失了。这件事，你不会正好有什么头绪吧？
鉴于我们上一次结款不是很顺利，我自己动手了。
居然不顺利！天哪，我该考虑把我的会计开掉了。说到经，
You know, I think I did get an email. To be fair, I did get an email from my optician saying it's time for an eye test. You know, what I was considering though. What's it called? LASIK. Anyone here had LASIK?
没什么，你的目标都是废物，而我不是，就这么简单。
我觉得你讲故事的水平还有待提升。
Your mum got LASIK? Yeah. I have a friend who got LASIK, so I asked them about it as well. I was considering it. I don't really know how expensive it is. But it seems like be a nicer solution. Minor problems with my eyes. Dryness. That's true. Your brother had one? What were results? Just works? I've not really looked into it, but my understanding of it is you kind of just get it done once. You might have to get it done again later, but it's like it works for like a long time. And it's a pretty quick and painless procedure.
货物你收着，就当是加码了，如何？
所以今晚你本来就想让我过来，这一切都是你的测试。
应该说是评估。我得确定你有能力做这件事。
做什么事？
去解决一个其他人都解决不了的问题，何况对你而言，应该格外的有意义。
Your dad's considering it too. If you're 40 or above, the problem is Mama Hamter. You're such a rage baiter, I have no idea when to take you seriously. It's you're in a boy who cried wolf place right now.
我知道有些机会是千载难逢的，毕竟好事找上了门。
If you can gap checkmate on Tracer, what's the point of having Psycho with a roster? Better Tracers than checkmate out there.
早该给我看的，把它留给我。我永远不会忘记那段日子，那时太阳和世界都很明亮。太阳能
42 and no eye problem? Oh, you were living the dream.
有少数人才能把太阳之力融入自己体内，他们便是印地勇士，对我们来说更是太阳之子。
Let's look into it. We got 13 minutes.
他们以各种方式帮助族人，供应能量，
Basic
医疗
procedure.
创伤，危急之时
Oh.
也会挺身保护我们。
Anyway, so ignore the AI one.
那是一份重担。
Have a Mayo Clinic? I'll go to the Mayo Clinic.
能够帮助族人的天赋。
Let's learn. Let's learn.
我接受。
If you got a weird thing about eyes, there's probably gonna be some images you won't like.
终于有一天，他们说我做好了准备，可以成为勇士的一员，可以。
Not that I know of, Ritzy, no.
太阳。
In eyes with typical vision, the cornea bends or refracts, like precisely onto the retina at the back of the eye, but with nearsightedness. Which ones? Oh, all of the sightedness. Nearsighted, farsighted, and astigmatism. Is astigmatism what Hanbin has? The light is bent incorrectly. This incorrect refraction causes blurred vision. Blah, blah, blah.
不会忘记那段时
Okay.
没人知道我的力量有多可怕，这是我的错吗？
Risks. Okay. Dry eyes. Wait, this is what Mama Hamter was saying. It was the truth.
我仍不明白自己。
Complications that result in a loss of vision are very rare. I always hate reading these things. But a certain side effects are common. These include dry eyes and temporary visual problems such as glare. These symptoms usually clear up after a few weeks or months. Few people consider them to be a long-term problem. Okay.
太阳之子。
LASIK causes a temporary decrease in tear production. First 6 months or after surgery, your eyes may feel unusually dry as they heal. Dry eyes can reduce the quality of your vision. Okay, your eye doctor might recommend eye drops for dry eyes if you experience severe dry eyes. Would you would my doctor recommend me against spending 12 hours of a day watching Overwatch? With a light pointed at my face? Would that be I had LASIK 4 years ago and didn't get dry eyes. Okay. It's all a percentage game, isn't it? Complications are very rare, but it's the ultimate anxiety. Yeah, it's like never Google your symptoms online. All right, glare, halos, and double vision. You may have a hard time seeing at night after surgery. Everybody has a hard time seeing at night because it's dark. That doesn't count. Last a few days to a week, you might note increased sensitivity to glare, halos around bright lights. Okay. If the laser removes too little tissue from your eye, you won't get the clearer vision results you were hoping for. Undercorrections are more common for people who are nearsighted. Wait, is nearsighted I can only see things that are close? Or which way round is it? Nearsighted should mean Yeah? Okay. I don't know what I am, because I use my glasses when I use a computer, but like, say I'm just walking to the shops or something, I don't need my glasses. But I can't read, like, signs and stuff, you know, or like street names and stuff like that. Check this, LASIK support. Is this going to be a horror show? Is this going to be a horror show? I feel like this is going to be a horror show. Maybe both then, yeah. Oh, that's... Scrolling past that image. Risk of this. Haze, blurry vision. These are all just going to be people complaining. No, these are all going to be people complaining. I'm only listening to the doctors. Alright, overcorrections is also possible that the laser will remove too much tissue from your eye. Overcorrections may be more... Don't tell me this. Astigmatism can be caused by uneven tissue removal. It may require another surgery class. Flap problems. I don't want to hit flap problems. Folding back or removing the flap from the front of your eye during surgery can cause complications, including infection and excess tears. The outermost corneal ectasia. Conditions that increase risk. Okay, autoimmune disorders, none. A weakened immune system or HIV, no HIV. Constantly dry eyes. Nope, never had dry eyes, never needed eye drops or anything like that. Recent changes in vision due to medicines, hormone changes, pregnancy. No, not pregnant, not breastfeeding. No dramatic changes. Inflation of the cornea, nothing like that. Disorders of the cornea. You know, I don't have HIV. You're old, though? Guys, I'm not old, though. I'm barely even middle-aged. Sorry. I'm not pregnant to the best of my knowledge. Unfortunately, now you guys are going to empreg me, and you're going to ruin my chance to get LASIK. LASIK surgery is usually not recommended if you have an eye disease. No. Have a family history of keratoconus. What's keratoconus? I don't think I do, though. Keratoconus is a non-inflammatory eye condition in which would normally round them causing it like bulge to develop. No, I don't have that. I don't have a cone-eyed family, which is good news. Good overall vision. Oh, yeah, okay, well, okay. Ooh, would I class as good overall vision? Severe nearsightedness, mine's not severe, have very large pupils or thin corneas. I don't think I have large pupils. Have age-related eye changes that cause vision to be less clear. Is that not the main reason to get LASIK, though? I guess the reality is it's just book a doctor and blah, 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 blah. Arrange for a ride home, that's fine. Skip the eye makeup, I can do that. No idea, Haddy. You're welcome on. I've not spoken to Max about coming on for later, so I'm not sure what his plan is. What's my current vision? I can't remember what my prescription is, but I can't read things far away. Or close. So if it's too far away, can't read it. If it's, to be fair, if it's close, it's fine. I think if anything, I'm more nearsighted than that, so. So just blind, yeah. Blind. Grand Finals, yeah, Grand Finals coming up. I can't remember if I changed my stream title. I sure haven't. Is it Weibo Gaming is their name, right? Weibo Gaming. Okay. I'm sorry, I've just read YouTube chat. Zebra says, eyes aside, a psychologist would recommend against watching Overwatch, let alone 12 hours. Love the stream. Cheers, Zebra. Do you watch a lot of screen? Yeah, obviously I got really high screen time. Not just from this, but long-term results from LASIK tend to be best in people who carefully check before surgery to see if they are good candidates. So really, it's probably just book a thing, and then see what the doctor says. During the procedure, is usually completed in 30 minutes or less. During procedure, you line your back in a reclining chair. Comfy. You may be given medicine to help you relax. Drug me up, doctor. After numbing drops are placed in your eye, your doctor uses an instrument to hold your eyelids open. Oh, so I mean, it's only a laser though, right? A suction ring is placed on the eye just before cutting the corneal flap. This may cause a feeling of pressure and your vision may dim a little. Your eye surgeon uses a small blade or cutting laser. I feel like I like the idea of lasers more. To cut a small hinged flap away. I don't really want to read this, but I guess I have to. Using a programmed laser, your eye surgeon reshapes parts of your cornea with each pulse of a laser beam. Okay, a tiny amount. Okay. During the surgery, you may be asked to focus on a point of light. Okay. There's a video here.
LASIK surgery is performed with a laser programmed to remove a defined amount of tissue from a part of your eye called the cornea. To begin, your doctor uses a special blade, or laser, to cut a flap on the top layer of your cornea, about the size of a contact lens. The flap allows access to the deeper layers of your eye. The laser is used again to flatten certain tissue or to make the tissue steeper, depending on your needs for corrected vision. Finally, the flap is folded back into place and will heal on its own.
I mean, I don't like it, but what surgery is nice? Wait, are you coming now, Hattie? Oh, sorry, Hattie. I thought you meant for tonight again. Hold on. I'm coming. I'm coming. Well, the biggest issue with LASIK is that half of the people who get it end up with different problems later and require glasses again. Like, it works for a while, but half the patients don't want glasses. Hey, Hattie.
Hello, bro. What's good?
Sorry, I thought you meant for tonight. I was locked in on the
Nice,
LASIK.
but then somebody in your chat told me to hop on now, and I thought actually not a bad shot.
Do you need... Oh, hold on. I'm watching this through VLC at the moment. But there is a Pro Chaser clean feed, but it's like uglier.
Oh, I mean, I don't mind. Just tell me where you watch. If I can access this, I just watch it there.
Yeah, hold on. Let me try and set this up again, because I think I can give you like, I think it's called like an RTMP link. Hold on. You got VLC,
You're just
right?
making up words. You're just making up words at this point, bro. I have no idea what you're saying.
All right, hold on. We still got...
RTMC, GCDB, GCB _W. Like, do you know what GCB stands for?
No. Great.
Go on.
Was it GCB? Great.
Yeah, you know the player, right?
Great
GCB.
Christian boy.
No, it stands for Gotham City Batman. I'm not joking, by the way. I'm not joking, bro. I wish I was joking. I'm not. It stands for Gotham City Batman, dude.
Who wrote Grey Cumbeard? Grow up. Okay, hold. All right.
Holding. Currently, holding.
Does that work? Alright, it works for me. Alright, I send you this link. If you open up VLC Media Player...
VLC Media Player, dude?
You don't have VLC?
What? Surely I do, right? I don't have it.
Oh!
I can download it if you want.
Yeah, it's just like a media player. It doesn't take that long.
Is it good, bro?
Yeah, it's the best media player. I guess for legal reasons, other media players are available, but VLC is always my go-to. Hoping for a sponsorship.
Bro, you got that, you know. Just keep grinding, bro. If you keep trying your best, one of these days.
Sorry, let me catch up with the LASIK chat. Morning, everyone. This is the intended outcome as well, mind, which is why your eyesight. Yeah, I did hear that about LASIK, which is basically that if you have it done, it'll work for a while, but you might have to have it done again, like, several years later. But that's kind of the same with glasses anyway.
Yeah, but glasses, I think it's like less invasive than getting laser surgery done again, you know?
Yeah, no, half
That
an
might
hour
be
is
a
not
hot
that long
take
for a
from me.
surgery. I mean, I know like that video of them cutting the eye, like cutting the cornea, was like, you know, uncomfortable.
Just cut
but
it, bro. Fuck it.
should I do it myself? Should I just
Yes.
buy a laser pen? And
If you want, we
a
can
laser pen and a
both do it
scalpel.
on each other. But I'll go first, just in case.
No, it's better to go second. Actually, yeah, you go first, because
No, I go first on you.
No, I want to go second
Yes,
because
bro.
because the person who gets to go second, the other person's gonna have perfect vision. So you want to go
But
second,
what?
so the other person has perfect vision. Because I'll
Okay,
perform
but what?
on you. You get perfect vision, and then you do it
Yeah,
on
but
me.
what if I
with you.
just butcher it, bro? What if I just butcher it?
You won't. You'll have
That's why I wanna
perfect
go
vision because I'll
first.
do a good job.
Okay. Okay, I got the VLC player. That shit looks ugly. What do I do with it now?
Here we go. LASIK won't make you blind. Good news. But study has found a lot of underreporting of issues. It's still a marvelous surgery, but it's not that no issues 100% safe. Okay, I mean, if a lot of the minor issues were just like dryness of eyes and stuff for a few months.
Xavier, I clicked the link. What do I do now,
Oh wait,
bro?
no. Have you got VLC? Oh, pardon me. Sorry. Open up
Yes,
VLC.
I downloaded it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you go on VLC, click on Media top left.
Media.
Then
Yeah.
open Network Stream.
Whoa. Okay. And
And
then I
there's
link
like,
that or
please
what?
enter a URL. Yeah, like paste the link I sent you in there, and then press play, and then it should start.
No way.
And then it should just be in sync as well.
Okay, play. Oh my god, it worked.
Easy.
That's insane. How do I do it? How do you capture it on OBS?
I just do like a window share thing.
Window capture works? Window capture or
Yeah, window
what?
capture and then just pick whether it's called on the thing.
That's crazy, bro. Why does not everyone do it through VLC?
It's because you need like a thing to set it up. So like I have to use like a something that a guy, one of the chatters straight error made. So it's like a little. I have to like do a command prompt to put the URL in to then generate this link. So there's like a few extra steps, and you can't pause and rewind and stuff, but the quality is normally like actually really clean from it.
Are you sure that you're capturing with a window capture? Because my window capture don't work, bro.
Oh wait, let me find it. VLC stream. Wait, window capture, and then under capture method, change it to Windows 10.
Okay, wait. Window capture, bada bing. Capture method, Windows 10, select window. Oh, and now it's working.
Easy.
CommanderX W.
I could do a subathon where as long as people are subbing, the laser never comes off. So as in chat gets to decide how much of my eye the laser removes.
Yeah, my chat said the same. Mama Hamza said the same.
No.
Oh.
Oh wait, I've also from YouTube chat. Seraph says there's also LASIK with an E surgery, which I had. It does not involve any cutting of the eye at all, but it's a slower recovery.
Okay.
Dude, yeah, Twitch plays LASIK surgery is the idea being pitched, yeah.
The silver shade is in my chat. I was at CommanderX when I saw Hardy also co-stream finals. I decided to come here. Oh.
Wait, what was? Give me who? Give me the name. Give me the name. I'll remember it.
D_silver shade.
Silver shade. That's it.
Yeah.
You're on my
Yes.
list. It's not a good list.
Not a good list. The laser surgery list. Xavier, what happens if you ban second during laser surgery? In the woods.
It's kind of an aura move. In the woods? Good.
In the woods.
Yeah, I was showing the people this morning because obviously not everyone saw the stream last night, but I'll DM you this image, which is just like my Twitch notifications from last night.
Wait, let me see.
Like the absolute state of them. I'll bring it up for everyone who's new here as well.
I'll bring it up as well.
If you were here last night, this all makes perfect sense to you as well. This is all, yeah, this all adds up.
If this is sub to meters, homosexual, to Team Ultimatus, sugar free, Mussolini, Jawu, there you see.
Yeah, perfect. I think we covered everyone.
All important people at least.
Yeah. Oh wait, O22E says, yeah, I had LASIK, I recovered almost fully by the next day. LASIK, I think it's a week. Oh, okay. When you said longer, because in my head I was like considering like, do I have it between stages, right? Like before stage 2 and stage 3, or do I wait until like the end of the year?
This guy doesn't think about weeks and months, he thinks about stages in his time calendar.
Well, no, because my thinking is, if I go and have laser eye surgery, and then I say, it's probably fine if I watch 50 hours of Overwatch in the next 2 days, right? They're gonna go, grow up.
Grow up, you're trolling. Just chugging out of a massive blender, of course I have to make a protein shake, and then I'm not gonna fill that shit into glasses, like, that's just cringe.
Oh, wait, did it not bring it up? What's going on with my browser? Hold on, I can fix it.
I mean, Xavier knows about the big blender, the ninja blender. Good times.
I'd tell that story to people, like non-esports people, because it's just a class story.
Oh yeah, oh, when I smashed it in for no reason.
It's just because it's like it's burned into my retinas, which is probably why I need laser eye surgery. But just the image of you right afterwards, of like hearing the smash and looking at you, just like frozen in position, as like, I have made an error has been made.
Yes, I've made a grand mistake right there, dude. I don't know how I can be so retarded in that moment, like genuinely. I don't know how that can happen. That must have been like my #1 stupidest decision ever. Like just not reasonable at all. Just no thinking, no thoughts.
Yeah. In hindsight, it's like, well, of course it happened eventually.
I mean, yeah.
Oh wait, more LASIK. Studies believe that the 95% figure being inflated. I don't want to say the operation is horrible or dangerous, it's good, and for many people it's a massive improvement, but it's also a surgery that's repeatedly been found to have more risk than advertised. Underreporting of issues. Okay. So basically, okay, and the cornea will just misshape itself again. Stupid corneas. Yeah, I mean, it's the same as any sort of elective surgery, right? Just like the risk versus benefit. Wait, I just want... Alright, how much is LASIK? I've not actually done it. How much? Whoa. 1,500 to 3,000 per eye for most common type. I guess you'd have to basically get like a diagnosis. Whoa.
Why is it so hot?
Because it's summer.
Actually, good call. I was wondering.
Don't flatten my corneas unless that's actually the way they need to go. We need to talk to a doctor first and figure out if we need to flatten or unflatten my corneas. Just do one eye. Do one eye and see if I like it. And then I'll do the other eye. Good thinking, chat. Good thinking. Alright, I'm interested. It's expensive. I'll probably need to... well, I'm going to need to save for a bit. Oh, Hattie Stephan, he's gone. He's locked in. Or locked out.
那 Team CC 反手搬了卢锡奥，这也是非常关键的一个班位。对 ，WBG 非常擅长的放狗阵。那 Team CC 刚才拿这个安娜取得了非常好的效果。
是的，那个瓶子的进疗配合上自己家 TEC 的联动，可以很顺利的打出来一波爆发。但我觉得如果说两边队伍回到我们最开始
What if your card declines after the surgery? And when you get these type of surgeries, you pay up front. you don't have a surgery and then they bring the chip and pin machine round. Oh, decline, sorry, but I guess you can have this kidney back. Famous elective surgeries include getting a new kidney. Alright, should we lock in? Should we use my eyes in their current state to watch some Overwatch? Over onto Ilios. Obviously, CC have been pretty keen to pick the Ilios throughout this playoffs run so far. But Weibo, even more keen. It's going to be an Anna Brig mirror. Welcome back. We're just kicking off, and it's Anna Brig on Ilios.
I mean, these people, they know something I don't. But when Anna Brig Fire Tracer Mirror Jump comes out, counter bubble right here from Gaga.
Oh, dead.
Gushway's managed to get out.
Yeah, Farway's 1 HP as Gushway comes back in, and that's going to confirm the kill now as well. And classic dive situation. One monkey lives, one monkey doesn't make it out. And classic. And yeah, pretty even, everything else considered. Nano charge is about even, but this high ground hold is one of the hardest ones to break.
It's gonna be so hard to break right here. Yeah, you see Monk is already staging as well. Even here's close, like these nades are gonna go so crazy. Close to Nano Boost as well, probably gonna go on to Guxway when he comes in. Bubble comes out, Gaga's just trying to clear a little bit of space, counter bubble from Guxway. They're really fine playing this slow, just farming up to that Nano, then making a move.
Yeah, probably going to go the direction of Gaga as well here, but it's Gushway makes the first move with a Nano, trying to land onto the backline. Pineapple's in trouble, but not killed. Sleep on the other side neutralizes Gaga's Nano. Gushway's going to get naded and back jump as well. Gaga has to do the same. And Nano, stalemate, but Mew with a significant rally advantage for this next engage.
Yeah, I think Gushway in a lot of trouble here. I think he's... Oh, no, he's good. He's good, actually. Okay, Primal...
Oh, wait!
Primal rally. Oh, yeah. Oh,
big opening now for CC, and they're going to flood onto point, and they're not even going to invest the ultimates here. Looks good. Gushway now greeting it a little bit. Really wanted that kill, and then to get to the Mega. Wasn't close enough to Primal, had no insurance policy, and this has allowed Unknown to catch up on the rally charge as well.
And now the hold for Team CC. Gaga has this Primal for the hold, probably going to look to invest it on this cross. Team CC's backline staging early. Far away is a bit far away, but the rest of the gang is up there.
Rally through from Unknown now, but he's forced off of a low ground. Defensive nade comes through and they stabilize, but they have forced that rally for free now. Gushway's got the Primal to keep going as well. Eyes on the backline. Pineapple dies immediately. 2 quick kills off in this Primal. I don't think Gaga's even going to invest this one back. They're just going to accept it. Anna dies as well. And they get the late trade onto Mew, but nothing they can do. Gaga's actually investing in this Primal. Gonna get slept up, though. He's probably gonna get one shot after this as well. Monk kills Kaneki. Oh, yeah, can't get out. But poor choice from Gaga to invest there.
Tough decision right there. Yes. Not a good decision at all. So how are we deserved? How is it possible we're deserved, Xavier?
Wait, what? Oh, what time are you on? 76? 77?
75, 76, 77.
I don't know. Let's finish this round and we can always swap to the clean feed.
Yes.
Or like the YouTube link.
Okay, rally advantage now. Yeah. Pulse swap misses. Rally advantage here for Weibo. Pushing through.
Whoa!
Oh my god. Just huge. Just huge bolts, nades, just splash damage, just AoE damage in the room.
Yeah, I don't know why Weibo was so committed to that position. They had the rally to go, but once again, Mew has failed to use this rally in a fight. So they still have rally advantage, but you have to use it at some point.
Now this rally advantage is not going to make too much of a difference because Team CC has the superior positions with the Nano, with the bowler shot from Pineapple.
Nano comes in, pressure onto the Freya, kills that, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. Farway's been taken down. Yeah, leave. It's absolute chaos here. Mew's got the rally going though, which will allow the Weibo backline to stay alive and rotate forward.
Has to run. If he can get out, that might be winnable.
Yeah, Pineapple's coming back with a boner as well. They're still in control
good
of point.
stabilization from Kaneki.
Counter jump from Guxue and counter bubble. Gargar's in all sorts of problems, and this is, I mean, Guxue loves this move. He does it so often just to punish the other Winston. He's going to do it here, and that should finish it in theory. No ults just in time to clutch it out from Team CC.
Yeah, Guxue is so good at recognizing when the enemy monkey did a mistake, just punishing, capitalizing on top of that. I actually think that fight would have looked so good for Team CC. Like, Weibo invested everything in that exchange. Unknown would have gotten the rally in that late fight, and then if both monkeys get a primal, would have looked better for them. Okay, so how do we sync this up? I'm trying to sync.
I don't know if there is a way. Because I think if you like pause and play it, it just like reloads it brand new type thing. But I sent you a YouTube link, which is just like, it's like worse quality, but it's obviously just YouTube, so easy to sync.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try 1 second on this, because I reloaded the media player. Let's see if we get something. Okay, I'm on 5, 4,
I'm on 1.
3.
Yeah, it's like 3 seconds
this
still.
Yeah,
it's just the same. Alright, I'm swapping onto YouTube quickly then. I sent you the link.
Yes. Thank you, bro.
Alright, I think it's actually slightly behind, so yeah, we're still counting down as well.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm on 3, 2, 1.
Keep going. I'm slightly ahead, but yeah, I'm on 25 at the moment.
27, 26, 25, 24,
there we
23. Go. Nice.
Alright.
Okay, let's go. Monkey bubble trade on top right here. Pineapple looking to swing. Okay, just chilling, controlling the point for Gaga right here. Guxue might be setting up for a dive.
Yeah, slow and steady, and Kaneki's gonna... Only a defensive nade, really. Smashes onto Kaneki, but he's actually half HP. He has to back up to his side of the point right now. Tries to slow it down. Gaga in a little bit of trouble on the coast here. Will be resetting. Both teams playing this one awfully slow, jockeying for position. Nade comes out, doesn't find anything. Wait, Mew's gonna get caught by Gaga, but better trade for Weibo.
Yeah, Gaga's just consistently going down these trades, and the tank advantage for Weibo Gaming. Guxue, he just knows his limits, playing it slow a lot of the time, just punishing Gaga. If Gaga just keeps doing these mistakes, it's not gonna look good for Team CC. Pineapple finds a trade while I'm saying that. They can convert
all
this.
over Bravo. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hard to hold that space without your Winston as well, something to threaten back, and now gonna be in complete control for Weibo, as I guess is par of the course when they play in this composition. Nano advantage for Monk as well.
Yeah, slight prime advantage as well. Guxue is gonna get the nano prime right here. Maybe Monk is gonna set up for a nade and go aggressive with that. Sleep comes out. Oh, they can't convert on the sleep.
Nano's still out, but Guxue's finding nothing with this Nano. Coming up blank, actually, so he's going to have to jump back to the high ground. Still looking for this backline, but can't find anything. Just fighting a Tracer right now.
Online.
Going for the backline. Bash back is good from Unknown. Gets well out of that, but it means CC's backline is so far back they can't really commit to this fight. Guxue continues to camp this high ground. Oh, he can't go forward on this jump. He's not in his bubble, but Nano comes through just in time. It might just work out, but the nade. He's got it. Primal is off. No way out now in this room. Really well played from Farway and Gaga to clutch this one out. And Gaga will be getting all the cleanup there as well. Huge play from Farway, honestly, to get that Nano.
Yeah, Farway did really well on that one. But Guxue, he had the presence of mind to keep that primal for the next fight. So Weibo Gaming is gonna be pushing in with an ult advantage. Rally versus rally, but the free primal for Guxue.
Free primal now as well. Mew has the rally as well for this next engage. So in theory, both backlines should feel quite durable during this, even with the primal. But we've seen Guxue do plenty of stuff with these primals before. But now Unknown is going to bash back to the high ground.
Gaga might be caught out in all of this.
Yeah, Guxue's going to start the fight. Bubble behind. Forces the recall out, actually. Now the primal. He wants the Tracer. He's lost him, though. Freya out in his sights, but Freya juggle is hard as well. Onto it, forces him onto the point, will get it in the end there. Even when it starts bad, it looks good. And now he's on the brig as well, looking for it, gets the brig. Save, yeah. Had us in the first half, but the second half is good for it. And that will be the point flipping back for Weibo.
Very nice. Just converting off that primal advantage. Now it's going to be Nano versus Nano. Gaga getting a slightly earlier primal in that in the next fight. But DPS ults are available for Team CC, so maybe they can hit some on the retake right here.
Yeah, a bunch of damage for
So many
Shy, actually.
connections,
Yeah, just slowing him down for a second. They have no choice but to go now, CC. More pressure onto Gaga as he tries to jump on. He's antied as he's nanoed. He's cleared him off high ground. Gushway's got his own nano. Mew's alone on point, though, actually, but Kaneki can't get the kill. He's going for it now. Whip shot.
Nice, he got it.
Will go down. They've lost the backline here, Weibo. They might have to just accept this fight. Lever's found some important trades, though, but they still have Unknown's healing to work with. They need to help Gaga on point right now. Just zapping and trading.
Should be good for it.
Gushway's maybe going to jump to the high ground, actually. They've lost Shy. They're going to concede the flip here. Looking to drop in now, Gushway. Will get Tim Test before the flip goes through. Pressure now onto Gaga, but Pineapple can clear that bubble much quicker, and Gushway has to go back.
Yeah,
CC hanging in this.
Out, but Farway coming back on the Kiriko in all of this. Farway is back on the Kiri now. Primals are equaled out. Most ults equaled out. Slight DPS advantage for Team CC. DPS of Team CC need to step up. Bowler shot comes out. Goes wide though.
Kaneki's behind with a pulse bomb when this happens. Gushway's 1 HP on point. He milks that primal so long. Outrageous from Gushway. Now looking for a juggle onto the backline. No sleep to worry about now. He's forced the Suzu and jumps back. Gaga still has his primal though. It's not been forced. Gaga has the chance to win it now.
Now he's gonna push the advantage right here.
Oh, they're all peeling for him as well. He's got nothing.
He's to hit the
Don't go too far. Don't go too far.
He's not Korean.
Unknown has the rally now on point. Mew still leads 9%. Can they find a kill with this? Looking for it. Bash doesn't connect onto the Tracer. Tracer so low. Somehow they get away and they are forcing point, but Monk dies late. Kaneki can finish the kill. Gushway's half HP on point. Mew's going to drop that rally now, but Gushway has to run. But bonus good from Pineapple. Rally on point, but Mew's going down. And Team CC tying us up 1-1.
For Team CC. Yeah, very nice. And Pineapple, he started that fight with a bowler shot and he ended it with one as well. So very nice played. Farway coming back on the Kiriko. I was doubting the pick, but he had a cleanse for every important situation. For Gushway's primal, actually like cleansed away the juggle, cleansed the pulse bomb. Actually really nice.
Yeah, with the Freyas in play as well. Now, even if you're just able to keep that Freya alive, just the cleanse buys enough time that the primal has like really small window of opportunity before you take too much damage and have to play life.
Yeah, very true. Okay, full mirror right here. Sim's gonna come out. Sim's gonna swap onto Tracer. Sync swap onto Tracer. Let's see for what space they're gonna play. Are they gonna play for the top of the lighthouse on the top left? See if the backlines are gonna get involved or not.
Yeah, a couple of positions Viana can play, either top right or just a really, really deep far back left position. Looks like Farway is actually leaning right-hand side right now. Same position, I think, for Monk as well.
Everyone on the mirror rollout, I think.
I think Gargo's on the opposite side right now, but might be able to jump behind to fight for this high ground. And actually, an early bash back from Unknown, so they're not committing to this. Gargo, meanwhile, trying to get in position, but it means Weibo have better staging ground from this high ground, and you can see Unknown is going all the way over to Farway. Freya Jewel comes out. Pineapple with the first take, aim bolt, vying for space. Gargo has been naded off screen now. Gushway's just going to try and bubble out, isolate this Tracer. Kaneki's been forced to recall. War of attrition right now as they both battle over
flip
point.
Off of it. Yeah,
yeah, they HP advantage.
The was slowly.
Not rushing anything.
HP though. Gaga won.
Yeah, you see.
Everyone out, everyone chilling. Pineapple might be caught right here.
Leave looking for the kill. Gushway's there as well, and now they are all over the backline. Gushway's all in though. Can they get more kills?
If Gaga can stay alive, right here, it's really good for them. Take advantage for the repush. Kaneki all over the backline.
Oh, leave!
But they're trading out with a nade. Yeah, that must have been a huge nade from Monk to equalize those kills.
It looks so bad for Weibo for a second. Kaneki has found another kill, but Weibo are in control of this, control of the objective the entire time. Yeah, it looked like Monk was actually going to get caught out too far forward, but he gets that nade off. He slept now, though. He has to be careful. The defensive bubble from Gushway to buy Monk time, but Kaneki's there for the assassination. Now the Brig as well. Kaneki's taken over. Yeah. Sleep Dart turns into a backline kill, and now huge advantage. Just need to be careful. Gargard's low, CC. They have the advantage. They can take their time. Kaneki needs help as well.
Slept up.
Yeah.
Gets out. So
well
somehow.
played.
Now they're gonna be recontesting any seconds. They're trying to fight for it. Leaf still on enemy lines. Nano's gonna come out onto Gushway maybe any second. Jumps in close to the primal. Pulse bomb comes out.
Doesn't find him.
Doesn't hit. Now gets nanoed up. Gushway has the primal to save. Gets slept though. Both monkeys slept in the backline.
Primal's after this as well. Bowler on the backline. And Mew is in so much trouble.
Nice for Pineapple.
Yeah, good push forward here. They get the backline. Gushway's got a primal going in the back as well, but he's down to low HP already. And it looks like the rally from Unknown is going to save him. And Unknown's been getting these slightly quicker rallies a lot.
Yeah, and Gaga was able to save Primal all of this. I think Pineapple is doing really well on this map. Always getting involved in these dives, helping Gaga out so much. So now next fight is gonna be Muse Rally versus Gaga's Primal. I think they have advantage right here, but this seems like a kind of an ugly trade. Gaga is forced to push with the Primal. Gonna look for some backline connection. Rally forced at least, not too bad. Gonna put his attention to the Freya. Gets him, very nice. Well played from Gaga. Forces the rally, gets a kill. Needs to not overextend now, but he's good for it. Looking good.
Yeah, well-managed situation by Team CC. They're trying to keep their eyes on Leave, who is actually behind enemy lines right now. Far away, looking for him as well. But Leave is just playing really far behind, doesn't want to get caught out in a 1v2 or anything. Wants to apply that pressure when the rest of his team are ready to go. But it's only a bowler for this retake here, so we might be in for a slow fight.
Very hard for Weibo Gaming. Yeah, very hard for Weibo Gaming. Nice connection. Gaga's gonna jump. Almost gets the kill right there.
Nade onto Gushway.
Gaga needs to get out. Gaga needs to help Gaga out. He might get pulls from. Nice! Well played from Kaneki. Gonna shut down Leave.
Now a bubble on the backline, and Pineapple connects with it as well.
Yeah, they're just gonna chase down. That's gonna be map if they just chase these kills down. Monk doesn't have the nano yet. Nate comes out. Monk's gonna go down. Goes with 1 HP as well. Doesn't have the primal. This touch is gonna be so difficult. We need a pulse from Leave or something for in the touch. Leave needs to hit this. Doesn't connect.
Recall has been
but
forced,
Gaga
but he's hit him on point.
The front line. If they can't.
Leave's got another touch. Leave's got a third touch as well. He's bought so much time for him. He's going to die.
Advantage, back push. No primal. Good pulls from connection.
Needs to get the kill. Monk nearly has nano though. Monk has nano. Monk, is he in position to use it yet? They need this nano desperately. Gushway is somehow still alive. He's got nanoed. He's looking for the backline, but he has to keep point anchored.
What is this loading? Yeah.
Galgal's back now, nearly with primal. Gushway doesn't have it yet. He dies.
Yeah.
And a nade to finish it.
Heroics from Gaga to attempt to throw that one, just inting into the spawn room. But Kaneki, actually so many good clips. Finding the pulse from onto Gushway, putting out so much pressure, finding the clips, also shutting down Leave. Gaga was in so much trouble there when Leave was on him with the pulse bomb. But yeah, very nice work from Kaneki. DPS line, I mean Gaga as well with the primal, also doing really well. To be honest, everyone well played.
Yeah, I mean, it's not often, like, this sort of composition. The reason it's so good for Weibo so frequently throughout history is because it's so many of their players on their best heroes. But we see Far Away getting some crucial nanos. Kaneki got the better of the Tracer battle there across the opening map. And Gaga actually better on the Winston, really, as well. Yeah,
I think, like, first Ruins, Gaga was getting caught out way too much, but after he adapted his playstyle. In a lot of these turns, he was able to save Primal when Gushway invested it into a losing fight. What we were calling out Gaga in the map 1 for it. So yeah, he was really getting the better of it. Very nice, forcing the rally, still getting a kill on the DPS on the side. Very well played. And the thing is, if you beat Weibo Gaming in their favorite comp, this series all of a sudden it looks really good for you. Looks really winnable.
Yeah, Weibo from the upper bracket as well. That was their map choices. Admittedly, we have seen CC pick Ilios whenever they can in their maps as well, but Weibo, not just, you know, contender for best dive team in the world, really. Let alone domestically, but here's CC, beat them at their own game, and really, if you go to the match yesterday, where Weibo dropped one map to Rock Esports, it looked a little bit close on a couple of the others. These were all the sort of Orisa and Circuit Royale type maps. The dive map was not a close contest. So the weakness for this team have always been these ground tank compositions, but losing dive, this is a huge problem for Weibo.
Yeah, it's gonna be a toughie. They really need to clutch out in this situation. I mean, the dive map, it wasn't like it was not
it wasn't blown out,
too dominant. Like it was still a dogfight, to be quite frank. And everyone from Weibo Gaming, like playing really, like I mean from Team CC playing really well. Like just a competitive map, but just winning one of the dive maps, so good for Team CC.
Confidence-wise as well, right? You come out and you beat Weibo on like on the dive comp. That's going to feel really good, you know? Weibo,
for sure.
They didn't drop a map the entire Stage 2 until yesterday. So they've been on like an outrageous win streak. Now,
Really?
this is actually going to be the first time they've been behind in a series all of stage 2.
That's crazy. Did they meet before?
In regular
Team
season,
CC and
yeah.
Weibo?
It would have been
Just in
3-0
regular
for
season,
Weibo.
so pretty long time ago.
Yeah. So yeah, at least.
Okay.
So, but yeah, meta shifted a bit from then. But I mean, you talk about meta shifts all you want, but that was just a vintage Ilios. We're just all both going to play Winston and a Brit everywhere. So the meta kind of doesn't come
Just
into it at all.
Yeah. Just the handshake. What map do you think Weibo Gaming is gonna take us here?
It's really odd. I mean, one weakness for Team CC is whenever they get taken to Circuit Royale, Billadin comes in and he loses the majority of these maps. He struggles, he tries to play some of the Sigma, some of the Orisa, doesn't feel as good. Whereas Liga, I think, really good option for Weibo here. So I wouldn't actually be, even though it's a bit uncharacteristic for him, I wouldn't be surprised if they go the Circuit Royale.
Okay. Are these KDs actually so much better for Team CC?
Yeah, I mean, these stats are bigger, like the KD difference is bigger than it felt watching it.
Yeah, it felt so close. I mean, the healing and the damage is very equal at least.
Wait, because even some of it was just like big moments. Like, remember that retake on Well, where Farway just sleeps Monk from from spawn, and then Kaneki kills the backline, and they get the free retake and all of this.
Some clutch plays.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they pick because they could just keep.
It sounds like from what you said that a circuit is a smart decision.
Yeah, I mean, they could also force like a different version. Like the Kiri Lucio Winston is probably what we've seen Weibo on more often, more recently. Not just at the Hangzhou Major, but also during that. Okay, feels like we are going for Grand Prix then.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, to be honest. Like, I think... Is Liga gonna play this map? Does he play that map?
No, I think he's really very much just played just for Circuit Royale guy. Because
Circuit guy.
Yeah, Gooseway's played Orisa and stuff as well.
Plays Hazard as well, right?
Yeah, he does, yeah. Well, not this time, though.
I mean, yeah, that's why very good ban from Team CC. I feel like Bub ban, Hazard ban in response. So, I mean, what are they forced to play? Are they gonna try to make Winston work? Like, I've seen...
I think it's just gonna be Orisa.
Just Orisa mirror?
I think so,
just committing to it?
I think like it's a good ban from CC because they played Hazard here last time, Weibo, so they would just play it again if they can.
Predict, guys. Predict with your channel points, please. Predict. Okay, what time are you on? 19, just making sure.
Oh, wait,
17,
17,
16.
You're like a little bit ahead.
15.
15.
Okay,
14,
yeah.
13, 12.
Okay, 11. Nice. We're synced.
Easy. Alright, so Orisa's underway. We'll see if Monk sticks this. I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes a Kiriko after a speed ring or something as well. And we're just in all straight up mirror. One thing that's worth noting
Pineapple and Shy.
Yeah, exactly, right? We saw actually Shy dominate on Sojin yesterday, but in the Freya battle, he was kind of going blow for blow with Dia.
Yeah.
And Pineapple put Dia into a body bag earlier today, so just opting out of the Freya matchup.
Doing really good. Yeah, Pineapple was doing really good on map 1. So if you can keep converting, and Spear comes out, almost a connection onto Shy, almost a kill. Just trading right here off of that spear. Gooksway is taking so much damage. Gaga is pushing his shit in 20% ult advantage. They're gonna keep pushing this trade. Just keep walking. But Leave on the side finds the 1v1 kill versus Kaneki. But Gaga is just in there, gonna equalize. So many bold connections from Pineapple, dealing so much damage.
Yeah, late trade onto the Lucio, but really not the end of the world. And this is going to be... Well, they have to go get the payload from Leave. But this will be meters gained for Team CC eventually.
I mean, that was really nice. I feel like Pineapple was just dealing so much more damage than Shy. Like, in a close corner where enemies are stacked. Like, the Freya just deals so much damage. Now, Gaga with ult advantage, slight support advantage for Weibo. But Gaga and Pineapple, if they can get this combo off, they could be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, gonna slow down to a bit of a crawl here as Shy's gonna farm up his rail, but Kaneki got leave on the flank.
Now he gets the better of it. Now Kaneki gets the better of it. Shows
and
he's
now,
good for it.
Gushway backs up. Bola connects onto Shy as
Bola
well.
shots, very nice. Just pushing the advantage.
Yeah, they force for Kiri TP. They're going to push forward for more kills, but I think the rest of Weibo are far enough back. But now we're going to get a big ult trade, and I don't think they can contest before checkpoint either here, so great start for CC. They just need to make sure they get the last bit of Farway's Kitsune Rush before this next fight starts.
Yeah, they could. There's gonna be even ult situation right here because Shy has not even farmed up.
That's so early.
There's gonna be a disengage. If Gaga has a spin CD, he's just out. Gaga should be okay. No, gets caught out. Gaga 1 HP. Kitsune Rush to answer though. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Didn't see, like it really felt like they could have just kited that, but I don't think Gaga had the necessary CDs to just run away with a spin. So they're gonna invest the Kitsune Rush, and they're not gonna be good for it. Just Kitsune versus Kitsune. Good retake from Weibo.
I looked perfect for him. We didn't get a clear view of it because we were eyes on the flank,
really
but it looked like a perfect kite, a much later Kitsune Rush, and we were going to get Team CC getting the advantage in the early part of that big ult layered fight. But instead, Weibo get back control. Gaga's now trying to make a bit of a move out, but too far away to connect with this Terror Surge.
Look good.
He's going to get pulse
Run
bombed
away.
as well.
No,
Back to the corner.
Is good for it. But now Shy might push with the overclock right here. Farm that up. Overclock gonna be so hard for Pineapple to survive in these situations.
Yeah, a bit of spam at the choke.
Trade. Yeah, just trading a little.
Yeah, no one really committing in as they try and vibe away out. Ult situation still very even. Onus really on Shy, if anyone, to try and crack this open, but he's going to try and take most of his rail. Spear comes through, but Kaneki wasn't there in time. He just peeked. Disruptor shot now on the left, and it's a real crawl of this, just playing for their hit scans. Weibo not taking any risks. Now the overclock all the way behind. CC are going to go forward. Pineapple dies, though, before the B trade comes through. Eyes on the Terror Surges now, but Unknown is low as well. They're trying to back it up. So much pressure onto this Lucio. A second one for Shy. And it's hard to invest now if you're CC.
Yeah, and I feel like that clock flank was cooking for like 20 minutes, Xavier. Like, they should have had a better response, Team CC. They should have known, okay, if Sojourn flanked, are we going to push main? Are we going to mark the Sojourn? This seems like deer in headlight situations. Didn't know what to do in that situation. But now, Team CC going to come back with a double combo on the Terror Surge. If they can convert on this Terror Surge, they can make this map happen. Slide comes out from Shy. Yeah.
Keeps the space with them. Now pressure onto Gaga. Pineapple's going to get stunned. Pulse Bomb out on the high ground. So Gushway just gets burst through that. He's not here for this Kitsune Rush trade now. Pulse Bomb onto the Terror Surge.
Pulse Bomb. Gaga goes down.
No Orisa's in play now as Kaneki's going to try and regroup with his team. Kitsune Rushes are going to fade as well. It's just 4v4. No tanks to play around, so it's going to be the hit scans really taking over. Pineapple's going to swing out. Doesn't find anything just yet, but now a take-aim bolt. Shy's really low after this. Mew's low as well.
1 HP. Gonna get the space at least from this. Gonna retake now back to a 5v5 situation, but Guxo still has the Terror Surge for this next fight. Mew also with a beat advantage. Pineapple under so much stress. Cleanse has to come out. Good timing for Guxo to go with a Terror Surge if he sees the opportunity for it.
Yeah, no Suzu for either team now. Gushway's taking a lot of damage. Kaneki needs help out of this. Oh, he's gonna die. Galgar's on the back foot now.
Losing the trade as well. Not even ult invest. Yeah.
Oh, well. I don't think he needed to, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think he needed to. I feel like
they were really dead.
Just making sure. Just making sure. Okay, now for the next fight. Yeah, beat that. Yeah, I don't even know if Unknown can charge this up. He's only 25% off, but it's gonna be so difficult on this walk up. If Weibo Gaming just pulls the trigger, it's gonna be so difficult.
Yeah, it's the sort of situation where Mew might not be aware exactly how he has this advantage.
Yeah,
so instead,
I don't think so.
We might just slow down. Really, Weibo are expecting a double support ult trade here, so they might just start with Overclock. Actually, they start with Kitsune Rush. Farway doesn't have it yet. They're realizing now Team CC don't quite have the ults. Now they do, but there's an Overclock in their face. Kitsune Rush is out. Beat over the top. Unknown doesn't have it. Yet. They're 95. All dead. Oh, they're running away. Pineapple was 1 HP on the coast. He's going to die. Unknown is alive, but he can't charge the rest of this beat. They can actually play for a recontest here.
Any second. Give him a second.
Yeah, 2%. Pulse Bomb out from Kaneki gets nothing. They race on. Beat comes out from Unknown.
Come on, he's whooped.
Pineapple's on Widow as well. Need a kill from Pineapple, but he's only got an Orisa to shoot at. Unknown is going to die. Can't find the shot on the jumping Sojourn. Needs something from Pineapple right now. Here comes Velucio. Grapple, hero shot. No such luck.
Just one bullet.
Mew is all over him. Kaneki's found a kill on Gushway on point. Gargar's dead. They need to touch. Ovid staggering onto it still. Kaneki is around. Unknown is back. But it's still 4 players from Weibo, and they are responding with a full push.
I really feel like if Pineapple goes a normal hit scan, they kill Gusei
100%
faster,
they get
Gaga
a trade.
stays alive. Yeah, they kill Gusei faster, Gaga stays alive because it doesn't have to burn all of his CD's HP, and I mean, maybe the map is hard to win, you know, but we've seen crazier things.
Yeah, I mean, it also works if he just hits a shot too. It goes both ways.
Yeah, I mean,
he got
true
opportunities. He had an entire beat's worth of opportunities as well, but... Oh, Kellex is here. Yeah, it is Grand Final Kellex. Rock finished in 3rd in the end.
Nice win.
Hoping for the same again tonight. You on for tonight as well, Haddy?
Of course, bro, I got you.
Nice.
Can we get drunk Chris again?
I think he's busy tonight. He said he's got plans, hasn't he? He's got some stuff to do.
Yeah.
That means.
We got some videotapes to return, you know. I don't know this map. Looking back onto it, I feel like CC had it, but then that awkward Kitsune comes out, and then we mirror it, and it just feels like they lost their composure after that. Like, really.
Yeah,
Then they couldn't deal with the overclock flank and wasting the beat, just a 4-person beat, and then just felt like they didn't find their footing.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, even with that overclock flank, it felt like they kind of made a reasonable move to go forward. It was just like slightly too slow, you know, like Pineapple just gets caught right at the back of it, and it's... But it all goes wrong from there.
Yeah.
Oh, my clean feed's just stopped. We'll have to resync up at the start of the next one.
Yeah, all good. Yo, what's up, Trash Panda? Yeah, we have a nice series on our hands. I mean, very uncharacteristic, right? Like Weibo winning the ground tank mirror, and Team CC winning the dive mirror.
Look at these Weibo guys. Just Arissa Crutch team, come on.
Yeah. Cringe ground tank abusers. Cringe. Go honest dive. Can't win on honest dive.
Alright, this is an interesting situation now, because now to Team CC take the results at face value and take us to Gibraltar, because it feels so outrageous to take Weibo to Gibraltar. But we did just see him win it. We did.
Fuck it, do it, bro. Fuck it. Yeah? Actually, fuck it. Same as I told TM, they should have banned Sim on map 5, you know? Like, sometimes you just gotta say fuck it. You gotta roll with the punches, see what works on the day. I don't think they will do it, Xavier.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I mean, there's evidence to support the claim, but it just feels bad. You know, it just doesn't feel bad. Or doesn't feel good, right?
Might not have confidence on it, you know, like, and maybe it surprises them, like, oh, we pull on Ilios, but there's like voices in the back of the head, you know, telling them, maybe we can't do it, maybe we can't.
Because the dive map was like blow for blow, and invariably what happens when you play Winston and a Brig is there is a larger than in a lot of Overwatch competitions room for individual expression, right? So if you have people who are popping off, hitting cool sleeps, nades, pulses, whatever, good primals, there's like an ability there. Whereas these Arissa ones, it comes down more to like the whole team's play. But even again, still a lot of the macro decision making looked quite reasonable for CC in a lot of these as well. So
yeah, I mean it was way closer than it looked, to be honest. I mean it's a 0.9 KD, but I actually feel like Team CC they were just like tossing it. I feel like they had one full control till they just dropped all the spaghetti, you know.
Yeah, it is that Kitsune Rush trade right at the start. I think was that.
Yeah,
that
it was
like,
so
weird.
It was so weird. Like I feel like I was same page with you. Shit, Kitsune from Weibo. Can just run away and then they just die. The late mirror of the Kitsune, you know, already going down.
I was spinning up the narrative machine about how Weibo were about to starting really sort of like nervous and like uncharacteristic
Yes, I was
mistakes and all
thinking
of
it's
this.
gonna be a 2-0 down in just a second, but new junk. I think that's a good pick if you just want to keep going the ground tank route.
Yeah.
Very good.
I mean, to be fair,
also denying the Servasa.
What's been crazy about CC is, against all the other teams, they've also won Ilios, because they just seem to have a dive advantage. But draft-wise, they always go to the Runa Sappies, the New Junk Cities, the Circuit Royales. They're actually really keen to play this ground tank team, even though they've had all the success in dive.
Info, you know?
Yeah.
Must have some scrim information that they're just the best ground tank team in scrim.
Oh, this is...
Ooh!
So this means Shy's best hero taken away from him, forces the Freya matchup, which Pineapple Apple's been doing very well in, but the Orisa ban left open, so Weibo are going to respond with that. And now where do they go?
What are we gonna do with an Orisa ban though, Xavier?
Queen?
Mauga? I mean, yeah, Mauga, Queen.
Hazard? Yeah, I guess.
Surely we're not... Hazard? Oh, Hazard can be hard, I think. If Gaga plays this one properly, Mauga's so strong on Flashpoint. Oh, like Queen could also be really good for Gaga. Like that's the classic rank strategy, you know? You ban Orisa, go Queen.
Alright, sticking on it, yeah. So everything else is going to be pretty even. It will be more of that Freya mirror as well. That's been going quite well for Pineapple early on.
I mean, very nice for Pineapple. Okay, are we synced? 18, 17,
You're behind,
16.
Keep
okay,
going.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
We're there.
9, 8. Okay.
Alright. So, really for Team CC, as long as Gaga needs to avoid situations where he just takes a billion poke for 0 damage.
Yeah, Gaga just needs to, for zero reason. Gaga just needs to not just take damage. Just hide behind the wall, wait for Christian to engage. But this trade from Pineapple, putting so much pressure. Shift comes out, can't convert with kills. Good for it. Pineapple under pressure,
perfect.
but now Gaga has a turn. Oh, but Gaga does not have a turn. Just a full open LOS.
That's how you want the fight to start, in where you force Gushway to shift first, and then Gaga can look for the counter stuff.
Yeah, it looked really good. Look good fight design, but then Gaga, he could not connect onto anyone, and he was just in the open, like shooting into nothing, double gunning the air.
Gushway did like
Queen would be
finds
so
his little
much
cover.
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gushway just taking the cover, forcing the cleanse, getting 1 HP, like just doing like way better on the resource trade. Okay, let's see. Team CC gonna come over from the side, slight ult advantage from Weibo. This bullet shot in the choke, it could really hurt them. At least force the cleanse, deal a lot of damage. Shout already out from Gaga.
Yeah, already used now, and he's going to just take a lot of damage, and Shy uncontested. They're all trying to come through this same choke there. I mean, Gaga's tanking all the damage for the team, but he's so low.
Please, dude. Just get off Mauga. You don't know what you're doing, bro. It's over.
It's not working. That's 2 quick fights in a row, and we are coming up to a big ult trade, but one ult that will not be present in this trade will be in this cage, which is hopelessly far away still.
Shades of Kufa right there. With this cage farming. We just have to shift in Gaga. Maybe... Oh, we can't. There's nothing to shift on. I feel bad for him, bro. What can he do?
They're just playing... Yeah, that's point. They're just playing, like, out of range, essentially. Weibo just surrounding him, peppering the choke. And Gaga is... Ball time!
Gaga.
Alright.
Back in the day, one of his signature heroes. Gaga famous for it. Let's see if he can make it work.
It's also one of the famously most difficult ball maps in the game as well. But
I mean, yeah.
This matchup, not too bad.
It's Gaga.
Yeah.
Yeah, can really get put Shy into awkward positions, and if Gaga does a good job overloading the side onto Shy, Pineapple is gonna be so free. Lagging. Okay, I'm good. I'm back.
All right. Slam comes
out. Kitsune Slam.
Oh, I'm lagging now. Carry on.
Yeah, I'm lagging, bro. I'm lagging, bro. Okay, so good HP trade onto Weibo. First flip is gonna come out, and they also mirrored the Kitsune rush and all of this. Oh, but what we didn't see, Unknown also invested to beat. So now beat advantage repush right here. And Pineapple, just cannot survive that beat. At least first flip came out for Team CC, so it's not gonna hurt them too much. Two supporters versus 2 supported, get 30% on the board. Gonna not be too bad.
No, not too bad at all. And the beat does come out as well. So ult situation looking a bit more reasonable coming back here as well. Obviously, as long as even though the ball can also overload these sides, the Hazard can do it as well. In many ways, both Freyas are actually going to be, their lives are going to be at a premium here in a lot of these fights.
so scary. Especially when Gusto gets this major perk for the big jump. It's going to be under so much pressure. But Gaga finds a nice grapple right here, forcing the point, just spinning around, zoning grapple. That's what I love to see. Look at now, Pineapple is going to get some space right here to look for the bowler shot. Oh, they seem to be playing really slow, no activity right here.
Yeah, Kaneki and Gaga have slowed it right down, actually, looking for their next timing, but it means no pressure, which means we're also in last fight now from this point as well. Slam comes in, but Shy is well and truly away from that, but Kaneki gets on to Mew during all of that as well. Exploits for distraction, Gaga is back, spinning around, creating that space. He's dead for it, though. Gooshway's going to back up behind, and Leave and Gooshway find kills. They try to pour onto Gooshway. Pulse bomb into him as well.
Blocked.
Yeah, Gooshway, again, good read of the situation. He realizes all the attention is on him. If he can just stay behind cover, keep blocking, let his supports pocket him, the rest of his team can take over.
I don't know, the good thing about the ball comp is you can have such high activity, you know, like lower value turn into a high value slam turn into a lower value like spin turn, but it seems like Team CC, they just use one ball turn and then they just reset for 10 seconds. I don't like that move at all, but now it's gonna be supported here. They're Shy under a lot of pressure. Unknown is gonna have speed advantage for the next fight. So it's just a little bit of poking. Monk TP back. Yeah, go.
This is more like it, actually. Now with more timing, Susie's been forced. Mine's on. Monk in all sorts of trouble, and now they're finding a little bit better. Slam now onto the backline. Downpour comes out, but the Susie's perfect from far away as well. Mines are getting cleared by Gooshway now, but he is stuck in this corner. He's trying to regroup with his team high ground, and this means CC can try and get the first flip here. Weibo, they can touch it if they really want, but no, they're just trying to stabilize for now.
Yeah, very well played from Team CC, and like you said, that's how we want to see the ball comp played more. Now equal supporters, close to equal DPS hold as well. Shy a bit close on the bowler shot. Gaga going behind, but they're all stacked in the corner. First the bowler shot.
Kitsune rushes are traded, beats to come through for both teams as well.
They need to use, has to use speed if they don't want to concede the flip right here.
They trade one for one. I don't think he's going to go for it now.
I feel like he's going to go
for it. Mew goes for it. They're going to match it. They want to keep this fight, and Farway takes down Leave again, deleted him. Pineapple now on top, looking for the Lucio, needs to connect some of these shots. Mew is going to live, he turns it onto Gooshway.
Just going to find Monk. No, just shoot Gooshway, he cannot block all the damage, very nice.
Oh, great kill from Farway there. Good decision to commit as well. I don't know exactly how Mew's beat got forced in all of that, or if they chose to actually try and push with it. But
I feel like they chose to push, but awkward decision to choose to push and not mirror it when you're up a tank. Shy going over to the Sombra right here. Feels the pressure of Gaga on the ball. But they're chasing out Shy. Same thing that's happened to him on the Freya. Happening to him. Pineapple under so much pressure, but Clen's good for it. Farway has been good for it. Clen.
Gooshway!
Splash comes out from Gooshway.
Saves his life there, but Farway's not done.
But
it's still 4v4.
Overcommitting here onto the Freya. No, he's good for it. Gets the pocket. Still has to block up.
Looking for the backline now. Suzu as they drop onto point here. Gaga has the mines if they want to commit to it, but after losing Lucy, they're just going to play save the ults for the retake here. And Gooshway just turns it with that slash, because it looked like Mew was guaranteed to be dead, but Gooshway not only gets the kill, but saves Mew's life with it.
Yeah, Kaneki was about to kill the whole lobby, but Gooshway just shuts him down. Mew with a slight beat advantage could maybe turn the tides right here. Leaf looking for one clip, but he's gonna be a Leaf. Is under so much pressure after that clip. Gonna give them a free advantage. Mines on the point. Downpour to clear some of the mines, but Kaneki just connecting onto Monk. Kitsune rush from far away just to make sure. But might hurt them in the late economy. They were kinda up 2 right there, and the mines on the point. Maybe tough to invest a Kitsune rush.
Gaga's hacks here. Has to be careful. Yeah, far away TP's actually Gooshway's been baited into it.
He overcommitted after the CD trade from Gaga.
Leave and Shy are still behind looking for kills, but this is all a little bit of chaos for nothing as we're not anywhere near the next checkpoint yet. So they're going to try and get a few of these late kills here. Force for TP, pressure onto it. CC are really keen to chase, but they've regrouped and Gooshway has gone over to Winston now.
Yeah, Gooshway over to the signature Winston. A good matchup right here for Winston for sure.
Yeah, really fine. And they've got lots of ults. Double support ult, EMP ready to go. Can even try and keep it lit right now. Kitsune Rush first comes out.
Needs to farm the beat. Pineapple down though.
Yeah, they've all over this as well, and it's going to be a clean. Yeah, Kitsune Rush for nothing. One fight used, fight converted. Really clean one from Weibo. Keep hold of his ults for the next fight.
Okay, eyes now how Unknown wants to use the beat. Usually in the higher levels of Gaga over to the Mauga. Please don't do this to me, Gaga. But yeah, I want to see how Unknown is going to use the beat. Usually there's a lot of beat pushes versus the EMP. Some still want to hide, but it's going to be difficult to hide right here. I feel like you're just going to push it in, maybe look for the enemy lose you with your beat push. Let's see what Unknown chooses to do. Well, Monk is just giving them a pre-fight pick.
Bit supports are dead! Where's the backline? What on earth has happened? The Mauga walks. This was the freest retake you've ever seen. We have beat, we have EMP, and a Mauga manages to walk up and kiss my Kiriko. Yeah.
Well, Monk just didn't look at his monitor. Like his monitor must have turned off.
He needs LASIK.
I mean, he needs LASIK right now. Okay, still a decent retake, but now this EMP is gonna be so hard to retake it. They know what Shy is, and putting so much pressure onto him.
And all of a sudden, this is getting. They still have all the ults to win the fight. Unknown still has this beat. Farway's gonna have a Kitsune Rush. It's getting more and more even the more time CC by themselves, and they only need a round here, Weibo. But it's starting to slip through their fingers a little bit here. Shy has to find a good connect with this EMP.
Yeah. They're looking for Shy. Kaneki is all over it, but they're taking a tempo opportunity away from Gaga. It seems to miss though. This backline from Team CC so on point right here with the rotations. Wanna found out? No. Hack comes out. Hack, Virus, beat engage. Nothing Unknown can do right there. Wait, that's big investment though, and I think they have a retouch. That's a huge investment. Wait, Unknown used the beat?
Yeah, well, he tried to.
He tried to invest the beat. I thought he was just taking the L. There was nothing you could have done.
Yeah, there was like 3 people on him and a beat push.
Yeah, free beat push, hack, virus, don't beat. You have another fight. But now the Team CC backline, they invested double support ult, and Monk is gonna have to get Rush closer to the Primal, and Gaga not even close to the cage.
Gaga's nearly dead as well. They've invested Suzu. Gaga has to run out, but they have to stay on point right now. They are trying to break the bubble. Everything is lining up for Weibo all of a sudden. The Reaper's pushing Shy back. Jump in from Gushway. Kitsune Rush out as well. Primal close for Gushway. Gaga on life support. He's going to die, surely. Kaneki falls. That's for frontline gone. Primal available now for Gushway to finish the job. And Weibo will be taking this map, but we are anything but straightforward, honestly.
Yeah, anything but straightforward, Xavier. I really feel like Team CC was tossing that map away. Really.
The ball looks like so
that
good, actually.
Yeah, the ball looked so good. I don't like them on ground tanks. Like, I feel like Gaga, he's been looking pretty good on the Orisa, honestly, but the Mauga really does not seem good. Like, he seems lost. He doesn't find any slam connections, you know? You gotta go for the flat spock slams, but he doesn't seem to get any flat spock slams.
No, and they're playing a really stacked style as well. Just because they have the Mauga, like every retake was just everyone through one door, and that made it so easily for Weibo just to take the angles, bleed all the health out of the Mauga before he can engage. And once you get to just like you lose a third of your health on Mauga, any sort of aggressive stop timing is just a suicide mission.
Especially with the new buff DPS passive, like as soon as you lose a tiny bit of HP, you're never healing that up. Even though far away that whole map, he was so on top of the cleanses, doing the cleanses for the HP trade, getting all the pulse bomb, the downpour cleanse. Like, well played from far away, but maybe a little too late, unfortunately. But now, no Sojourn ban available.
No Orisa ban either, though, which I guess means they can shift us back to that. I mean, I know they lost it on Runa Sapi as well, but I think there's still a bit of life in that, you know? And ultimately, you're playing Weibo in the grand final. You're going to have to beat them on some of the comps, you know? You've got to take... You've got to take some of these matchups.
I mean, Team CC, they have look best on any sort of dive composition, you know? They go over to the ball, make it really competitive. Like, they play Mauga. Absolutely shit the bed. Go ball. Actually win some fights. Win a point. Almost win a second point. Yeah, almost win a
Close.
second point, and now, yeah, on the Ilios as well, they just win the map, they're good for it on the Winston mirror, but the ground tank, it's been looking too indecisive. Turtle Hacks in my chat is saying, Mauga seems like a scrim hero, you need to be so decisive. I actually kind of feel like it. The Mauga we've seen right now in OWCS, it's not been looking good.
For no team, I think, has really found that success with it in any region.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But people believe in it in scrims, but maybe you just have to be super decisive. Know when are you gonna play slow? When are you gonna decide to play for the supported farm? And when are you have to go all in? Hard to make those decisions under pressure, especially in a grand final situation. Is it first to 4, by the way, Xavier?
First to 4. So not match point
it might
yet
be
at
in
all.
here
So, yeah.
for an absolute banger of a series.
Yeah, I have Panda. I'm just I'll do it after the stream.
Good work, Xavier.
Yeah. Nat B.
Not like Bacchus, you know. He always forgot it, bro.
Nat B. I'm just thinking about it again now. It was such an outrageous attempt.
Yes.
Like they beat pushed on him and they had hacked him.
He was hacked and they connected the virus before
he was like 50 HP, yeah.
because he was hacked, right? So he can't insta beat after the hack. There's like a second. Then he realizes that the virus connects on him. Then he realized that he's getting beat pushed and he's just like, oh fuck it, bro. I'm like 25 HP. I'm gonna look. I'm good for it.
Just needed all 3 members or 4 members of Weibo who are on top of his face to miss all their shots, but unfortunately...
realistically, if he wants to get that beat off, he needs to have so much confidence in far away to hit the cleanse. Yeah. Only way he can get the beat off.
I mean, it's possible that was the play, right? Of like, they're just going to sacrifice their Lucio and then like Farway's going to be responsible for like TP saving him, but the problem is, that's like good versus EMP. You know what I mean? Like EMP comes through and there's a clear trigger for Faraway to press TP and immediately Suzu. But because Shy went for the manual hack first, it's really awkward for Faraway, right? Like, because if he comes in and he Suzus,
because I don't know,
Shy just presses EMP.
Yeah, because I don't even know how the interaction goes.
Like
there might even be an Ajax opportunity if it happens, you know? The cleanse, then he beats. Maybe he's still in the air, you know, and then
like Shy's just staring at him,
right? We can just press Q. Yeah, he's just in medium range into Q. Might hit the Ajax before the beat comes out. It must be some weird interaction that we don't see often.
Because I don't know how the timing would work out, but I feel like in my head how it would work is Shy can just wait, see the Kiriko TP, see the Suzu, and just press it immediately as the cleanse effect.
Yeah, I think so too. It feels like it. It's some tight timing interaction for sure, though. But even then, if they just they don't use those ults, their retake is so good, you know? They had Kitsune beat. The beat is outrageous, but even the Kitsune decision is not good from far away. And then they would have just have Kitsune beat for the point. So hard for Gusto to hit a good prime into those ults, and maybe we would have seen a Gaga cage.
I mean, honestly as well, actually in that situation where they have to play that last retake as well, they've actually made their life so much harder by going Mauga as well. Because all of a sudden the touch is really strained, and all these things we talk about where we're like, Gaga,
look at this.
Oh, they're doing it. They are doing it.
They're doing it. They have swallowed the dive pill.
Fuck it, we'll do it. We'll do it the hard way. We'll just beat him in a dive mirror. Actually, to be fair, respect to CC, because this is actually such a Chinese core thing to do of like, what if we just dive mirror and win against these Koreans?
Yes.
What if we just dive mirror and win against these Weibo players?
Yeah, it's a good decision, I think.
We'll beat them on their own comp.
They seem like they've been slightly choking the ground tank matchups, you know? When they feel like they should have the edge, they couldn't pull through.
It's competitive, but they're always losing, if that makes sense.
Yep, agree. The Orisa look better at least, you know? So maybe if we go in a long stretch and we go onto a Orisa map, I think Gaga has been looking good on the Orisa, to be fair.
Yeah, that was the Orisa ban one as well, right? So it is now open the rest of the series for CC as well.
Okay, let's go in here, guys. I'm excited to see this dive mirror. Let's load up the game.
If the question is for Weibo, do they just accept it?
Oh,
CC ban Kiri to force Anna Brig, and it's going to be a Freya ban in response.
That's an ego. That's some ego shit.
I mean, I think it makes sense because Weibo have played so much Kiri Lucio, all the way from the Hangzhou Major, all the way through this season. Yeah, they've been playing so much Kiri Lucio version of it as well. So it feels like CC actually want to force the Anna Brig mirror here. They have more confidence in that than the Kiri Lucio mirror. But the Freya ban in response is also good for Shy.
DPS, yeah, not able to protect DPS and all of that. After this map, I feel like most of the important bans are out.
Yeah, Shy can't be target banned anymore, and neither can Pineapple. Everything's just kind of open. Fioris has been target banned. Kiri's out of it.
No Kiri ban, yeah. Maybe there's a Lucio ban.
It's like Lucio and Winston, but I don't know. I feel like both teams are kind of happy. Both teams want those heroes, so I don't know if anyone's actually going to commit to banning it.
Is there even any other like hard dive map in the pool after these ones? After Ilios and Escort mode?
No, but obviously if we go to map 6 and 7,
the
pool's open again. Yeah, King's Row's open. Hollywood is available as well.
King's Row, Holly could be the Divia maps if they wanted to be.
Yeah.
Guys, let's load into the map. I'm excited. The edge of my seat right now.
They've set the stage now, and honestly, the bar's actually high for CC here as well.
Yes. All the marbles. When the lights are bright.
If you had told me at the start of the day, Team CC are gonna draft Gerardo and force a Winston and a Brig mirror against Weibo, I would have told you these guys are bloody stupid. But this time, I'm fully behind the decision. I fully support this.
Yes, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Guys, anytime you want to load us into the map, I'm so ready.
Really keen to watch this series if you guys are interested at all, Weibo. You know, we could get this going.
I mean, I'm also enjoying looking at Freya and Kiriko hitting the power poses every 20 seconds. Like, look at Kiriko. Eyes on Kiriko right here. She's gonna make a jump. Wait, any second. Wait.
I'm waiting still.
Just keep staring at Kiriko, okay?
I'm staring at Kiriko.
Or maybe I dreamt this.
This has only happened in your head, I think, Paddy. Oh, there we go.
Oh, you see it?
Yeah,
yes, finally. Yeah. You see it? You see it? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
Vindication for Haddy's tenuous sanity.
Yes. I'm not crazy. I swear. They've been moving. They've been moving before my eyes.
They're alive, I'm telling you.
They're alive. I'm not crazy. Does Freya do any move? I don't think she does. I think she's just sitting there. Nice. We're finally loading into the map.
Alright. And Weibo, I mean, they're not going to back down, of course. Not going to back down, of course. And they will take Winston and a Brig as well. Shy committing to the Sojin here. Is an option if Pineapple wants it to maybe play the Cass or something, honestly, into this as well.
Yeah, I don't think Sojin is that good in the dive mirror, honestly. I really don't think Sojin that strong in the dive mirror on this map, you know? When it's not that fast of a comp. Pineapple hovering the Echo? Is he really thinking about Echo? I think Cass could be a good shout. Even Ashe or something like that could be decent.
Yeah, a bit harder on the attack for Ashe, I feel, sometimes, but it's definitely an option. But
yeah, for sure.
If they're just going to trace at Echo, Echo was also buffed in the patch as well, right? Like,
yes,
got a smaller cone of damage, and this is the first person we're seeing actually run it, I think.
First Echo, yeah. Tracer Echo, I mean, a classic dive composition if they can pull it off. Yeah, for sure.
One of the problems Tracer often has on this map when it's the dive hero complementing the Winston is the high ground is hard to navigate, but Echo, she can fly, so no problem at all connecting with Gaga on these dives. For now, though, the nade is going to hit Pineapple.
Pineapple gets naded, though. Gotta chill out. Ah, should be okay, should be okay. Wasted bubble turn for Gooseway. Now they have a push back, but Gaga is just a classic back from Gooseway. Gonna catch out Gaga. Gaga needs to be careful. Really feel like his DPS are doing really good, his backline is doing really good, but he needs to play his backline line, needs to be careful on these turns. Leave, recall force. Yeah, go on.
If his backline want to go in this far right-hand side, Gaga actually has to play it so slow because he's out of support line of sight for a while. And this time, they're just playing from the low ground CC. So they can support Gaga more.
Yep.
Long-range poke, pressure onto him here. Dive 2, Shy's going to slide back.
Comes out. Can they confirm the kill? Oh, the peel is good for it. And Kanek's recall gets punished. Oh, Pineapple. I feel like we have to swap these sides, you know, for our Tracer Echo. Our Tracer should be more towards the card, but far away is gonna find a trade. The backline is getting involved, close onto the Nano. They can connect onto Gaga. Gaga is still alive as well.
Yeah, Gaga's all the way. He's chased him into the spawn, but a double pulse bomb from Leave. Far away and unknown. They had taken the high ground. They were on a right merry adventure, but Leave ruins that one, and it'll be a reset here. Valuable time for Weibo.
Okay, they got a trade. It's not too bad. At least we're getting out of this choke right here. Pulse from invested from Leaf, of course not an expensive ult, but now Nano Primal. But Gusui on this angle, maybe he can make something happen right here. If anyone can, it's him. Gaga is gonna mark him out though. Gonna just force him back jump forced. Nano Primal for both teams available now, Xavier.
Yeah, eyes on the Winstons for this engage. I know it's actually slightly closer to the rally to deal with this, though, so a big tool for CC if they can get to it as well. Kaneki's kind of in the open. Nano comes in as the recall comes through. So Gaga's going to have to do it all alone, but he can do it. Monk hasn't nanoed either. But Pineapple follow-up is crucial in all of that. They're playing for recall.
Not gonna invest a Primal. And is Gusui on a different wave? Yeah, he's on a different wave. This touch is gonna be difficult. Okay, just short. I want to see the touch. Yeah, thank you for going so fast. Okay.
I mean, they actually speedrun that. Yeah, Leaf's got it.
Yeah, they're actually on top of it. C9. They're actually on top of it.
They knew it as well. They're like, look, it's a 4-second replay, but it was a 2K. Come on. We have min-max content here. Thank you, China.
Yeah, actually good from China. But here we committed the Primal and the copy in all of this just for one snowball kill. I think Weibo is very happy. And Kaneki goes down. That's such an ugly investment. Gaga is gonna go down as well.
This is a rush
of ugly investment. Yeah.
It's like a rush of blood to the head moment here. If they just keep going, they see the stagger kills. Look where the cart is. Look where their backline is. How on earth were they expecting to do anything with that?
So ugly to invest 2 ults. Now look at the top of your screen, Xavier. 5 ults for Weibo Gaming on this hold.
Not a lot of options here for CC. They can play it slow and try and clear cart. They have gone over to Cass as well for Pineapple.
Over to the Cass. Echo experiment over. I mean, Cass better for sure on the second point. Just one pulse bomb, one die, one win, one sad. He's gonna make it. The stackers are up as well. Everyone's gonna die here on the side of Team CC. Are they gonna choose to chase more? Yes, they will. And just stagger after stagger after stagger. Full confidence gaming from Weibo.
Yeah, they can set back up on the high ground now if they want. Gooseway's going to start a little bit forward. Far away, finally getting another ult on the board for CC so they can work with their own nanos soon. But Weibo still have significant advantage.
They're not going to have the rally or the Primal to work with. It's still going to be such a ult holder in. Aggressive Nano clock slide comes in. But they might be good for the kite. These shots are going to connect right here. Oh, unless Shy's choking. No, he's good. He's good for it.
It's not a bit. Oh, wait, he's traded him. Go on, Unknown. The whip shot trade at the end is actually a real pain. And that's,
to be honest,
that's a good trade for CC. That's really good.
To be honest, Unknown has been doing really good on the break. Kind of gapping me in all of this. Faster rallies. But Gaga, can he get out? Yeah, he should be fine. Jumping low HP, bubble comes out. And a nice clip from Kaneki. He's gonna find Leaf. Leaf, I think he looked for the close push from connection onto Gaga, but is gonna get punished for it. Now the ult situation is actually looking really good for Team CC. Nano advantage. Self Nano comes out. Push comes out. Rally right here from Mew. Sleep is good. But Mew under so much pressure. Guxu with the Primal on the backside though.
He's got the Ana on the low ground. He's looking for it. Booping far way in, but Gooseway, can he end it? Leave has arrived as well.
Can he convert?
Gooseway gets it.
He can.
He lives as well.
Good
The
for-
nade is good onto Pineapple too, so there might be more kills here. Yeah, Leave can clean up. Good primal. Gushue and Leave get the job done. And they will be reset here, but find the ult advantage for Team CC.
Yeah, the dive was looking so good for Team CC, but then in that last second, Gaga gets slapped up when Mew is 1 HP on the rally and everything kinda goes into the disaster. Primal advantage now, and I'm on like 240p. What is this bitrate?
Gaga up
Okay, nice.
on... Leave lurking with a pulse bomb on the left. Gaga has the primal up main, but they've not seen him at all. Pulse bomb out onto the shield, though. No problems for Unknown. He's going to rally as well to survive this nano, but he goes down. No. Now, Pineapple in all sorts of trouble right now. Gaga is still
He
priming
needs to
the
find
background.
something with this primal. He needs to get a miracle trade.
10 seconds left. He's all over this Sojin
Wait,
right
maybe?
now. Juggle into the tree, but he slid
Good.
away. Shy gets away from him.
No
Gaga has to touch
way.
now as well. They're going to collapse on Gaga, and his life is going to be short-lived. And after such a promising start, this is not a great push here for Team CC.
Yeah, I don't know. The first point it was looking really good for them, but then, like you said, they were in the blood rush. They invest 2 ults and die, and then the whole hold is just thrown away. Like, you had the snowball advantage, you had the position, but you end up dying and you end up investing 2 ults for it. And then it's so hard to win versus 5 ults. You need some sort of miracle, some sort of sleep, nade, one shot, unforced error from Weibo Gaming, but just didn't happen at all.
No, and it's not. The problem is, it's not just the next fight that's difficult. Like we saw, it was like 3 minutes before they got ult advantage again. Maybe not that, but like a lot of their time back just eaten up, getting into
Very
a
long
winnable
time.
position. So by the time they had that winnable situation, they had one shot at it, you know. And then all it takes is Gushue lands a primal, many such cases, and it doesn't work out.
Yeah, many have been talking about this.
All right, starting on the cast here, Pineapple. I can really get behind this, actually. Like this, in theory,
Yeah, I like the cast. I like the
Gushue's
cast.
life should be really difficult here. He has to play very carefully. Obviously, it is quite literally what Gushue is known for, but it's an additional challenge for him.
Yeah, I mean, cast trades are really good in this Monkey Mirror. I really like it. Okay, let's see how Weibo Gaming is gonna choose to attack this one. Are they gonna play around the payload? Are they gonna look for the top right, like angle, like Team CC was trying, or they're just gonna force the card?
Get the card to the initial corner, just looking to trade onto the Winston, force Gaga to jump up. Gushue deciding on his first move right now as Pineapple is going to rotate back to a slightly safer position. They just want Gaga out of position now. No meaningful move. They force the bubble out of Gaga, and that's an invitation for Gushue to go now, but he's actually kind of just taking the damage,
Oh,
farming
with so
the
much
nano a
pressure
little
though,
bit.
can't go with his turn right here because he was taking so much damage. Just farming the nano up, but both Arna's pretty similar ult shots. Bubble comes out, Gaga with the later bubble, good nade. Oh, but he's gonna make the decision to jump out. He was chilling there with full HP. Can Gaga go back to the card to contest? Ah, he's good on the pre-position, he's good for it.
He's counter-jumped Gushue now, forces him to back jump as well, keeping hold of
No
this position.
bubble.
Needs to be careful, he's going to
Tracer's
set
under
on the high
pressure.
ground. Payload is moving a little bit now as Pineapple tries to control left, but here's Gushue to pressure him. Gaga can drop down as well. Back onto the high ground now. Nano is close for both Annas, really. But now the nade actually lands. Back jump from Gaga. Another good nade from far away to get Gaga out of some of these sticky situations. And that's a
Doing
Nano
really well
available for the
Farway.
stuck jump. Gushue's used
Slight
bubble.
nano advantage. Yeah,
Is it
slight
timing?
nano advantage
Timing
here. Maybe Monk can't get it in time.
No, he's
Ah,
gone
he's
for
gonna
it.
get it now. Yeah, nano engage right here from far away. Oh, is there any conversion from Gaga?
Wait, Shy's open, actually. Can he get him?
Wait.
Shy? He's running for the
Right
spawns.
click,
Gaga's
right
got
click.
him.
Get him! Nice, Gaga.
Nano now
Very
from
nice.
Monk onto Gushue. Big special run and leave connects for Pulse Bomb. High Noon out from Pineapple. He's going to put damage onto him. He wants to
time.
kill this Nano Winston. He's got his Tracer with him as well.
He
Gushue's
can
going to
kill him
die.
before Primal comes out, yeah?
Yeah.
But Gaga also died with 99 on the Primal.
They're battling it away. They're trying to get away the remaining 3 players from CC. They have to be so careful not to stagger here. There is
Yeah,
4
they're one
Weibo
down right
members here
here.
as well. They might even
They
need to
need
rally
to
to get
live.
out of this. No, actually no, Weibo, they're going to play it
nice.
slow as well. Both teams
Movement, gonna
regrouping.
Make it out. Even stopping the card a bit, Kaneki there. Very nice. Now Primal versus Primal, Rally versus Rally. Jump comes out from Gushue. Usually it's good to win this
good
Primal
whip.
trade. Aggressive nade from far away. Whip is good.
Oh, Gaga
Monk
doesn't
is
get
gonna
Primal off,
kill
he slips.
Gaga. Oh, bash into sleep. Can't get the
Yeah.
Primal off, and that's gonna be a first point take for Weibo Gaming.
Yeah, good rally there from you. They were so quick to pounce on Gaga and doesn't get the primal off. Now, 4 minutes to hold second point. A very holdable point, but if you remember where the cart finished here for Team CC, this is such an awkward position to defend. They can't really afford to lose a fight, honestly, because Weibo are going to get it to corner for free, and then it's just one fight territory, need a 4-minute hold.
Jump, back jump comes out from Gucci.
That's a huge nade.
Yeah. Big nade. Big counter nade. Oh, this shot just connect into that room so hard. I'm not gonna... Needs to rally, I think, honestly. I don't know if they're gonna get a good recontest. I mean, I guess Kaneki and good. Yeah, they're good at
Gaga can't die here,
yeah,
he's gonna have to
maybe
primal for it. He might have to primal this just to stay in the fight. They need to worry about the touch as well. Here comes Gaga, eyes on the back line. He's got a kill for it as well.
Isolation.
And he can get the touch now as well. Gaga can anchor point, turn his attention to Gushwei. They still have ults. The touch is taken over now, and Gaga's able to clear the backline out there, focusing Gushwei, but Gushwei has the primal. Pulse bomb out from Lee, finds nothing, but here comes Gushwei, trying to find someone. He's taken a lot of damage, but he's juggled far way in. Now he's got eyes on the brig, but Nano
gets Nano back in. Nade onto Pineapple. Oh, Monk just gets the kill onto Pineapple, and yeah, it's gonna be a map connection, a win for Weibo.
Yeah, Monk kind of did everything there in terms of hit the nade, getting the kill, hitting the Nano on Gushwei, perfect timing, and yeah, maybe you were right about that rally just in terms of it's better, like, even if they get the recontest, it's a hard recontest.
Sure, yeah.
So maybe
it's such a hard recontest.
Yeah.
Even Gaga made the best of it, you know, had to primal, got a kill, stopped the card, but yeah, just the
ult. It's just ult advantage.
Too much.
Yeah.
I don't know, Team CC is in a tricky situation.
Yep. Need 3 maps in a row. But honestly, the nature of how the China region is, every map you can take is like worth its weight in gold, I think, in terms of respect of Weibo. Because the gap has been so big between Weibo and the rest of the region. All year really, so. And also a bit of redemption actually for Weibo, right? 1-1 in dive maps now.
Yeah. In that map, Ilios was actually pretty close. The stats didn't show it like that, but we felt like it was close. But this Dorado did not feel that close at all.
No. Just I mean, the attack was just like an unrecoverable situation, and then I mean, even at Dorado first point, I mean, this is a classic like. Dive is such an easy comp when you're like the players or the coaches to like cope your way out of. Because you can sort of look at that defense and just be like, oh, well, look, like, Gaga just got rally, like, bash slapped, didn't get
slapped, we just got pulled, just got naded, just got slapped, just got juggled, you know. It's not gonna happen next time, guys. We just wasted 2 ults on the snowball and died. Next time, not gonna happen.
Like, all feels justifiable, but invariably the teams that are better at dive, these things don't happen to them as often, and these things happen for them more often.
Yes, very true. I think we're a bit decent, by the way, so we make sure to sync up in a second.
Yeah, I don't know what the choice is map-wise here as well now. What mode are we left on? Hybrid?
Yeah, should be hybrid.
So Kings Row, Midtown, or Hollywood?
I mean, what did you say? Kings Row, Midtown, Hollywood? I mean, if you want to play, I mean, this seems like all of these maps, if you're in the China region, you could play dive on them. Midtown gonna be the hardest for it, in my opinion. So, if you want to play some sort of Orisa comp, Team CC now, Orisa 2 flex comp should be harder for Gusu and the Monkey.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the other weaknesses that we've not really seen touched on from Weibo, just in terms of like their double flex support lineup isn't that strong. You know, like you think of the success they had on Circuit Royale, they played Juno Brig. They actually opted out of taking any kind of Alari type matchup or Anakiri or anything like that type matchup. The problem is CC are sort of same boat, really.
Yeah.
So not really something they can lean into.
By the way, my chat was asking an important question. Do you see
yeah.
far away? He changed the numbers at the back of his name. Does it mean he's divorced?
No, it's he's had a baby. It was born this year,
Oh,
so he's updated the name. Yeah.
Let's go. Dad buff. He's
Dad
been
buff.
playing really
He's
good.
actually he's been their best player. Yeah. I
I
think
think
he's
so
been really
too.
impressive. Really,
Playing
like,
really good on Ana. Every
Kiriko as
cleanse hits, shot connections, you know, everything looks pretty good.
worry a little bit now mentality wise as well, is like when you're like when you're 1-0 up especially, but even when you're 1-1 or 2-1 down, it feels like, look, we've taken a map, these guys are within reach. But now Weibo have won 3 maps in a row. I worry a little bit now if CC are like feeling like a weaker team now.
Like, I could feel like a momentum shift, like a visible momentum shift, that Ilios looked good, you know, CC, some confidence, some plays, you know, and then like that second map after that Kitsune, you know, we were talking about the infamous Kitsune rush. I could just feel something was off, you know, some signs of life once they swapped to ball, like on New Junk City, but everything else, it looked kind of low confidence. We need some motivational speech right here in the Team CC voice. Who's their coach? Do you know?
It's Super Rich and LNLD, so it's time for Super Rich.
Yeah, it's time for Super Rich to hit the motivational speech right here. Come on, rally the troops.
You know when they went ball on New Junk City, and the first few fights on ball were just a bit rubbish. It looked like they were proper like, did we get anything? No.
Looked like Winston playstyle, you know, just one turn, wait for 20 seconds, go again.
And then it switched. They like upped the activity level, they upped the pace of everything. They were willing to take more risks, and all of a sudden it looks better. It feels like, I guess, under pressure, their default is a lot slower and a lot more passive.
Yes.
And this is always a problem, right? How many times were you here when you are the underdog team? How many times would Chris have said it on London? We need to make sure we don't show too much respect to the enemy.
Yes, we need to play to win, not to not lose.
Exactly.
Always play to win. Okay, mid-tone pick. I like it. Opting out of the Winston mirror now. Gushui, he still might take it, to be honest. It is viable, but from all the hybrids, I would say it's the least viable. So I like this pick from Team CC.
Yeah, I can get behind it. I'm interested to see if they do try and lean into anything different with the backline. Sort of like maybe call the gambit of, it's maybe not great for us, but it's really bad for you as well.
Yeah, do they have... Oh, Bob banned from Team CC?
Okay. Does it... Is it a support protect, possibly? I don't...
I don't know about this. I feel like they could have maybe hit the Babelari. Makes it kind of hard for the Winston, you know? Side angle control, very good. I don't know what you kind of play here. Because Ana Kiriko, like, it's gonna be so good, you know? For the Winston to clear out these sides. I don't really know what the idea is with that. I mean, I guess we're gonna see in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, the sim ban on the other side doesn't seem the most impactful. We've not seen a lot of sim in China at all, really.
Yeah, I feel like if CC, I mean, I don't know about if they played sim before. Did they? Do you know?
Not I remember, but I've only watched playoffs as well, so I don't know in the regular season. I think in general this is a very sim-like region.
Yeah, so yeah, like I say, I don't know if they would want to play sim anyways. Like if they want to play sim, it would have probably been on a map like Nasabi, you know? Very good sim ground map, so
okay.
Maybe kind of a BM ban, you know, at this point. Just fuck it, we don't have any bans left that we actually want.
And to be fair, if even teams that don't normally play sim sometimes do sim on this first point midtown attack because it's so annoying to do.
True.
So maybe it's just like, there's nothing high value, so let's just get rid of a sort of annoying niche.
Yeah, true.
But Hazard is the choice, Sven. At least, yeah, Hazard, Kiri, Lucio, and CC are going to try and play an Ana Kiri. We'll see if Gaga sticks this one once they see the comp, but feels like they might walk out on it here, so a bit of an unorthodox comp here, but I don't hate it on this map, actually, from CC at all.
Yeah, I don't hate CC's comp, but I also don't hate Weibo's comp for the defense. Not bad. Dive options are decent right here on the choke. Shots come out. Good. Oh, Kaneki, how can he find a kill on the side?
Outrageous that he's managed to do that. Sure, he has Kiriko support. Shy's won the Freya duel though, so we're 4v4, but this means space for CC to work with. Gaga's got full pocket from downtown here in main. Now the Javelin is good onto Gushway. Back foot for him now. Nice. Kaneki's going to get all over him. They've lost their Kiri on the way in. Anti-nade is good. Gushway is so low. How is he not dead? How on earth has Gushway
he's holding that block. He's holding his hands up.
Recall's traded out now, and Monk will interrupt that one as well. Should we do a quick sync as well?
Yeah, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're good.
0. Nice.
All right.
Okay, Lucio Kiri now for Team CC. I mean, I saw Unknown was on Kiri and that gameplay was looking shit. Just put Farway 2025 on that hero, please. He's gonna make some miracle work happen. Lucio Kiri right here, still fine in this mirror. The Orisa versus the Hazard. Orisa should have the advantage unless Gusui can make some miracle work happen.
Yeah, looking for it now, but there's no problem of swapping your heroes after first fight. It's now you're just stuck in this ult hole, and Gushway's going to take a step forward. Gushway's dead!
How did this polar shot connect onto Kaneki? And he's going to find Gaga as well. I don't think he aimed for the trace. I think he aimed for Gaga, and Kaneki came with the get down Mr. President
Yes. Well, sometimes things just go your way, right? Many such cases if you are shy, and that's going to be more time off the clock. 2 minutes left. Kitsune Rush invested. Now Farway does have Kitsune Rush advantage, and I know isn't a mile behind on this beat actually either here, so a best opportunity for CC.
Shy has another bowler shot, Xavier. What am I looking at?
Kaneki might have to get in front of this one as well.
Yes, come on, Kaneki, we need a hero right here.
Kitsune rushed to force for point here. Mew doesn't have beat just yet, though, so all the space for CC to work with. Just a deep peek, and Weibo going to play.
Right here, and now Weibo's engaged.
Shy's alone.
Shy is caught out.
Going for it as well. Pulse bomb is good. Well played, Kaneki, but they need help on point right now because Mew nearly has the beat. The downpour is out as well. Kaneki is on the flank. Mew has the beat. Oh no, has it? Mew can't beat back. He just walks into that one. And that'll be first point.
That should be first point. Yeah. Not bad at all. That push from Weibo Gaming, I really don't like it. They go with the downpour. I don't know if it connects onto many players, but even pushing into a close corner without your Freya damage especially, you just can't get much done. But this second point, they have the angles. When Gusui on the Winston type playstyle, controlling the map, knows how to play, that's gonna get a buff, just putting out some pressure. Then Glee finds the kill onto Farway.
Yeah, free pick, and this will just be more time off the clock. They're going to turn their attention onto Kaneki now on the left hand side. Mew is going to beat.
Bro, what are you doing, Mew, bro? You're up the main healer of the fight. Oh, no need.
You're just fighting a side fight, no? What's happened?
Yes,
did he hurt
he's
something?
Beating the side when he's beating the side when he's up a Kiri in the fight. I don't know why.
All right, so all of a sudden, a bit of a break in the ult economy for CC. They still have to worry about this Kitsune Rush. But Farway can
still have Terror Surge still have Terror Surge if Gaga gets a good connection. Wish he doesn't have his ult available.
Pressure onto Mew.
Oh, good damage onto Mew. Has the wall hacks on him. Unknown goes down.
Oh, bowler out as well.
HP.
Oh, I somehow survived. Now Gushway's pushing for more as well.
Survived. And Gushway and Chai is just good for the trade. And Bowler shot out.
Yeah, Gaga can't get back into spawn as well.
Oh,
trying to hit no again.
Yeah, even more spawn cam, yeah. Actually, good play from you right there, like playing the corners, baiting them in to push them, and the perfect peel from Monk to keep them alive.
Now they have this Kitsune Rush still to hold on to Weibo, but Team CC, they still have this ult advantage. The problem is they're just losing someone as they come through these chokes so often. They can't actually take a proper fight. Gonna try and poke Shy out here, but Shy can retake this position next time he has his cooldowns as well. Gushway is still above them. He's an absolute nightmare for them to try and clear now. You can see
annoying them.
Just pumping
Can
damage
get
in.
cleared, but he's just buying so much time getting cleared in these positions, buying opportunities for his team. Now at least they're gonna get the payload moving a tiny bit, but Gaga still couldn't connect the Terror Surge at all. Kitsune Rush first, Kitsune Rush here. Leave, looking for the pulse bomb, goes wide.
Into everyone, and now Garga's going to try and walk forward. Still has his Terror Surge down. Poor is out. I know it's going to be.
Onto high ground.
Dies! Doesn't get the B off as well, but it's still 4v4. Kaneki looking for the backline. Needs to kill this. Freya can't. Gooshway's going to get in the way. Monk's found 2 kills elsewhere as well. And they might just drag themselves back into this one. Right in front of him now. And even with a beat advantage in this fight, Weibo are going to win it.
Yeah, Gooshway found the connection onto Pineapple on the high ground, and then Monk was just spamming dinks on the high ground on the beated Freya. Got him down, and there was a very nice connection from Gooshway. Now, wait, has Gaga still not invested any Terror Surges? He has not invested a single Terror Surge in this game so far, and Gooshway is building up to his 3rd ult of the game. Beat advantage as well now for Weibo Gaming. I don't know how Team CC are gonna get an opener. Has to be something from the DPS.
Well, beat
comes out. Terror Surge to pull them back in.
Yeah, Javelin onto Gooshway as well, but Gooshway's just pushing forward. He wants kills in the backline. Gaga has to be careful not to get separated, but Mew and Leave have gone all in with this B, and they have torn apart the backline here. Now, trying to evil toaster his way out of it.
Oh, he gets bowler shotted. Just for the disrespect.
I don't know where Kaneki is or if there's a touch on. I think he's behind, actually, but they know he's there, Weibo, so they're going to make this touch so hard.
What? Kaneki?
He's post-bombed.
I feel like he could have...
Yeah,
I feel like he could have touched. Like, he was there. He could have touched.
Mew's question marks him. Yeah, because he's not gone for the touch. He's just post-bombed
and he's flaming him. HH, dude.
Poor old Mew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a...
Why did they ban out their own Bub, bro? They could have won this with, like, Bub Brick or something.
Yeah. Ends up coming back to bite him. I don't know, it's just one of those situations where even when they get these clear advantage, like, twice, you know, they just get these situations where Unknown gets these beats off and Mew doesn't get a chance to beat. And they lose that final second. You know, like, these fights, they just can't go begging.
Yeah, Unknown gets beat off, Mew dies, and they lose. And
CC will lose the fight, yeah.
I chat is saying Mew says he surrenders.
okay, whatever. Yeah. Which means obviously Team CC win the grand final, so congratulations.
Yes.
It's a verbal contract, yeah.
No takesies, backsies.
Strict no backsies rules in OWCS.
Yes. Okay, Monkey coming out for Gooshway on signature Winston. Team CC defending with the same comp. Should be easy on defense. Monkey Lucio could struggle into the Orisa right here. So much pressure onto Shy, almost a kill.
Yeah, will be a reset here. It's going to be really difficult for Weibo here, I think, actually. So difficult to get Gooshway to meaningful... Yeah, Gooshway's actually just going to swap the hero as well. Going to play Hazard now instead. Yeah, he's like, yeah, this is actually... You're right, this is really tough. Back onto the Hazard.
2015 hero, let's get on the new shit.
This hero's got like 5 cooldowns. Now coming round the choke. And Shy over the top of the train gets the pick. And now our perfect wall.
Cleaning up everyone. Gets unscouted over the train. Pineapple was putting all of the attention into Gooshway on the frontline trade. Shy unscouted finds the kill, and then of course the cleanup after that, because that Freya advantage just doing too much.
And this is going to be a humongous time bank. Unless they want to go for the touch. I mean, Kaneki is in position. He's going to get the first touch here. Has that provided an opportunity? No, just no. No follow-up, and now it is 5.5 minutes.
But it's so over. It's so over. So...
5 minutes and 20 seconds, and all we need to do is not let it get under the bridge, right? Okay, we got Kitsune Rush disadvantage. Okay, we've got Bowler disadvantage.
Yeah. I mean, we need some miracles from Team CC, really. Like, they're good for the mechanical outplays, really. They have some great players, they have been performing good. They need to take some risks, need to make some plays right here. We can't just be standing still and getting pushed in like this. Gusu is just overloading the side with Shy, getting damage onto Pineapple, and Shy cleans it up. And yeah, that's gonna be a fight. They can't even invest any ults. It's against us, Weibo Gaming going first, finding the opportunities, forcing the opportunities, and yeah, it's gonna be such a hard recontest. At least Kaneki finds a trade.
It's actually really helpful because they have support ops coming back here, Team C. If they can get the touch and drag it out.
Can Gaga touch? Can Gaga touch?
Go for it. It's for Freya going for it.
Wait,
Pineapple goes,
Freya
drops for
touch
Bowler.
Pulse comes out. Pineapple dies for it, but come on, man. We don't get Kitsune beat. We got Kitsune now. We didn't get the beat from Unknown. Yeah, just a cleanup. It's a GG.
Yeah, all the ults just up in time for Weibo. Nothing there. And in the end, they win. No surprises, big picture, right? Everyone expected them to come in and win this OWCS Stage 2. Go out as first seed coming into China.
Congrats to them.
Yeah,
Very well played.
Again,
but
right?
yeah, but disappointed in CC. Honestly, I feel like we were in for like a really like a 7-mapper series. You know, like once I watched that first map, second map, even third map, but last 2 maps, Weibo Gaming just stomping over Team CC. Really.
Yeah. Credit as well to Weibo as well. Like they lose that first map. Not phased, right? Seasoned veterans, all of these players, but they don't hit any problems, which you sometimes see teams do, where you know a couple of things go wrong and then it goes bad to worse. Like Weibo recovered, didn't skip a beat, full cap that second map, right? Like actually responded confidently and dominantly, and then yeah, flawless from that point on.
Well, where is my audio coming from?
Have you got the VLC open or something still, maybe?
Oh, yes, it's coming from VLC. My clean feed is not open anymore.
What's this guy doing? Where's he going?
Wait, what are you watching?
Of a feed.
On the clean feed?
Yeah, some guy just walked, but he walked in front of the camera, not behind the camera. Oh,
I don't want to see. Where is it?
You can see the moment he clocks he's in the wrong place as well when he like doubles back.
Nice, this is just exploring the map, bro. Like, proper use of free will. Do you play or mostly just cast? I mostly play. Moo comes. Is there a lot of downtime now, Xavier?
Like 3 hours. So I'm probably gonna I'm gonna rerun it.
Rerun.
Yeah, I mean I'll probably be on a little bit before 6, you know, like maybe like 20, 30 minutes or something. But yeah, I had a pretty good day of Overwatch action. Like I think these playoffs actually for China, they've not been like vintage or must watch or anything like that, but actually it's kind of been a story of like the underdogs are actually punching up a little bit, you know. People are taking maps all of a sudden. So there's like signs of
yeah,
life
the start
here.
of the series was really good.
Yeah, it's been the same. It's been the same with a lot. Not the first series today, but out of the last 6 Chinese playoff games, the underdog team has taken a map, I think, every time, which is actually it's progress, right? Even if it's not, you know, it's not the best you'll ever see, but it feels like there's more signs of life here from I guess the below Weibo and the teams below them as well.
Yep, not too bad at all. Some good Overwatch to watch for sure, and we have some really good games, no? In EMEA and NA later.
It's going to be Virtus Pro versus Twisted Minds in the lower bracket final. Winner gets to play OWCS right after as well. And that's best of 7 that second game as well, the grand final. And then in North America, Geek are looking to recover from their Malga misadventures against Nightmare for a chance to rematch against Team Liquid, who are waiting in the grand final as well. So I think, yeah, lots of good matchups really on the board. You know, like Nightmare seems to be back to form. any narratives about them being chokers or not handling the pressure seems to have been greatly exaggerated. And
yes.
if anything, the team coming into today's matches in North America under the most scrutiny is actually GK. Because there was a really disappointing performance, I think, from the standards they set themselves against Team Liquid.
I agree.
So if you ask me for predictions, I say GK win the lower bracket and we get a closer game in the grand final. But I think it's GK who maybe have the most to prove today out of all the teams playing.
I agree with you, GK. Really a stink of a performance. Lethal with like a -20 if I remember correctly.
On fantasy, yeah, just
yeah.
And as much as we don't know exactly how it's going to work, the seeding is going to be super important because in the Esports World Cup groups, there's going to be 4 groups of 4, and from each group, 2 teams go through. But what that means is if you just happen to have a bad group or you end up lower seeded and you end up in a group that has like, I don't know, like it's got Weibo and T1 in it, all of a sudden getting top 2 in that group is really hard, you know? So getting these top seed, like even second seed is a little bit scary, I think. So like third seed, you're in big trouble. But second seed, it can even be scary. So I think that the first place doesn't just make a difference in terms of it's nice to win the stage, you get more money, etc. The seeding's going to be the big difference, actually.
Yeah, for sure. What do you predict for today?
I think TM win the lower bracket and beat Alcad in the grand final.
Oh, the win was Alcad.
Yeah, I think it's like it's a bounce back.
Good for it.
And then I think in North America, I think GK do beat Nightmare, and then we have a closer game than yesterday between Liquid and GK, but Team Liquid still win.
I think that's gonna be a dogfight. I think the GK was Nightmare, maybe. Nightmare played fucking good, no?
Yeah, I mean it's really hard, and it's always a classic question every time a team beats another team, and it's how much
Unless SSG just shit,
one team underperforming or the other team overperforming, or is this a true representation of their skill, or which one is really true, you know?
I mean, Chronic on his game was playing so good, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's when they banned the Freya, and it was like, haha, now you cannot play Freya.
Yeah,
and then he just hit on an even bigger clinic.
Yeah.
Need 2 or 3 bans to get Chronic off hit scan here.
Yes. ban every hit scan. Alright, bro, I'm gonna go for some rankeds, okay? See you later. Call me up.
I will, I'll let you know. Alright, catch you in a bit, man.
See ya, bro. Bye-bye.
Alright, I'm going to send you guys to replays as well then. So if you've missed any of the action from China, I'll get some of that on while we are waiting. If you watch it on YouTube, the YouTube stream is going to go down, but there'll be a new YouTube stream coming up for North America and EMEA. So, thank you everyone for watching. Crazy support this morning. Really appreciate it. The action doesn't stop though. China is done. We have our top 3. We have them in order. Weibo, Team CC, and Rock Esports in that order. And we'll go do the same for EMEA and North America. Just under 3 hours from now, okay? So, make sure you've had dinner, get yourself a snack, get ready, because it's a big night of Overwatch in both of these regions here. Everything to play for. Just give me a sec to set up all of this.